So now tell me if you can. I can't see anything because, like I said, there was a major retarded update.
I can't see,
I
and
can
I can see a pink
see-
pig.
I see.
I can.
I see. some things,
Yes,
yes.
I have visual on the.
Look at the pig sprite.
That's
What's it? Is that Wilbur?
He's actually listed as Babe, but he's not named yet.
Or
so-
Babe.
I
That
suggest you name him Atticus.
That fucking pig looks like what I imagine bloody cactus looks like right now. Those eyes.
Thanks.
Alright, gremlins are here. Be back in a little while.
I mean, you're not wrong,
Alright.
but
All right,
geez.
later, basket.
Let him ask.
Potato basket.
Yeah, I forget this isn't my team speak. Okay, so where we last left off, you guys saved this halfling, and Ormus was riding a pig, and several of the goblins had escaped.
Okay, so I'm not the smartest cookie, but I think the ones that escaped are going to come back with something to kill us, like they're friends.
So
So we
the
should search.
Go ahead. What?
We should search up this area, get ourselves ready for a possible conflict, or maybe disappear into the woods again.
So you're in the city. You're in like you can see shacks and huts. You're obviously in the shit end of the city.
Oh, we're over here where the people with the shit end of the stick live.
Yes.
I'm wondering about the fire then. Will the fire draw things, do you guys think? Like, if your city was on fire, would you not pay attention?
It's
So
not
that-
big. It's not that big yet.
So the halfling runs over to Edgar and says, thank you so much. But like we need to leave. They're going to get friends, and they're going to come back, and they'll finish me off, and you too. We need to go.
Where's it safe to go?
Well, this is Budov. This is my family. My town. If you wanna put me back in your backpack, I'll open up the flap and I'll direct you guys down the street.
That
Are you
sounds
sure
good. Can we
you sure you
loot
wouldn't
this
rather
really
ride
quick
the
before
pig?
we go?
What's that?
We gotta loot and get the fuck out of here.
No, I wouldn't loot. We need to go.
All right, let's move it.
Quick
I
question.
start trotting down the street, holding basket under one arm, and a halfling in my backpack.
And he's a big, giant, conspicuous blue barbarian dude.
Covered in the
Which direction are we moving?
desiccated corpse parts.
You don't have to do anything. We're gonna do theater of the mind, so a little bit for a while. So you guys are running down the street. The halfling's like, "Oh, thank you guys so much. My name's Fenster, but everyone calls me Fox. I'm pretty much all that's left in the city for a stew. There's a few of us left, but we have to pay rent to the Blood Fist. How did you all get here? Now you're all trotting down the road as he's directing and pointing different ways as you're passing shacks and little shitholes.
We
I-
sneaky.
So I interrupt everyone and I say, wait, I have a great idea. I'm gonna call the pig Kevin.
All right.
Oh,
I look at the halfling and I say, we snuck into town. We've been sent here to try and help you guys out. We're looking for the children of the dwarves.
I don't know much about that. Listen. I know this sounds insane, but I'm kind of on my way to a fight, and I need to bet. I need to make a bet, and I know this sounds crazy, but he's only in town once a season, and he's got a great fighter. I need to get there and make a bet. Plus, you'll be able to meet a lot of your own kind there. There's plenty of stew there for you to talk with and mosey about and ask things around.
Will this bet get you in a dangerous way?
If I don't make the bet, I'll be in a lot of trouble.
I say we help little man.
And
Meet
if
some
you,
Sounds
people.
like little man has made
What if
friends
you
with the
lose the
wrong
bet?
type of people.
Said Clob.
Yeah.
He's making the bet for whom?
Sounds like he's trying to make some money to pay off the guy that's wanting to kill him or something.
And I
So-
wouldn't
All
mind
right, so you said that out loud, and Fox says, "Listen, thing, I'm making the bet because we all have to pay rent. Like, if you want to be stew and you want to stay in the city, you have to pay your rent. And if you don't pay your rent, you disappear in the night. I've got to win this.
Well, in that case, maybe we should help the guy out. He's just trying
And
to
I
pay his rent.
And I wouldn't mind actually meeting up with other people to try and see if we can get some information.
So nobody's
Or,
asked him yet. What happens if you lose the bet?
I lose money, but no one loses. It's a frame. He's an unbelievable. He brings in the best fighters ever.
Oh
He's
crap!
only in once a season.
Yeah, I say we go and check it out. What's the worst we can happen? Like right now, we're gonna sit here and get eaten by orcs and come back to this part of town, or we're gonna move forward. And I say move forward.
Okay. Yeah.
We do need to get the lay of the land. We need to figure some things out here.
And plus, when we're done fighting, there's a pub and an inn behind it where you guys can rest up and stay, and no one will bother you. The city guard and the greenskins will leave you alone.
Wait a minute.
Okay.
When we're done fighting, what's going on?
I misspoke. I mean the fight.
I don't mind. I'll kill anything. Let's go.
This is what I'm worried about.
I'm not.
All right. I'd say let's go. Why not?
I mean, what's the worst these little people could do? I'll drop them down a well.
All right, you guys. I'm gonna have to leave Magnus here. So you guys are running and running and running. He finally directs you to this old whiskey warehouse. And hold on, let me get you guys over there.
Ye Old Whiskey Warehouse. It's next to Crate and Barrel. I think the owner's name is Jeffrey and his friend's name is Alan.
They've got those billboards down the highway. What the hell?
Sorry. It's children.
It happens.
They've decided it is fun to run from the love seat towards me down in the basement.
Why not?
Out of character, anyone know why I called the pig Kevin?
Because Kevin's an asshole and nobody likes Kevin.
Whoa.
No,
I like the
you're
pig.
close. You're close. You're close. I call him Kevin because he reminds me of Kevin Bacon.
Oh.
He thought about that all week.
Wow.
Actually, no, I
He's
was
got a
going to call him
list beside
Jeff.
his desk.
I was going
Alright.
to call him Jeff.
Can you all see?
Yeah.
Limited in a hallway.
Okay, so you're outside. You're actually outside, and you come to this this wee building, and there's a
The
guy.
Old Whiskey Warehouse on 2 Quarter Heart Market. Okay, all right. Good
No,
enough.
no, yep. Please stop.
Next time, I'll do it on purpose.
So the guy's leaning against the door. He's kind of chilled out. He does not really give a fuck. He's obviously one of the city watch. And Fox runs up to him, and the god kind of looks at him. And is like, "Oh yeah, what's going on?" Fox's like, "Hey, we're here for the fight. I want to go in." It's like, "All right, you know the deal." All right. And he digs down into his pockets and he rips out a gold piece and he throws it to the god. And he turns to everyone and goes, "Listen, I know it's going to be expensive. It's 1 gold piece a person, but I'm telling you, it's going to be worth it once you get inside. All the food, all the drinks are free. You get to make bets. You get to play some games. Trust me, you're going to want to pay it."
I'm in.
So Fox goes, "Broop." All right, so he's
That's how
inside.
much-
A gold piece a person.
Ah, Jesus, that's kind of pricey.
So
All
this
right.
actually fits well within my my character flaw, though.
I now have 34.
I'm going to not pay a gold piece, and I'm just going to walk straight in.
I
but
know. I've read that. So give me an intimidation check.
I have a thing.
Are you on top of the pig as you do this?
Good point. Are you riding the pig?
There's a sailor.
Yes, please.
There's a sailor.
There
It's
is.
the
I
same-
got it. But this is a little different. This isn't common goods. You're being let into a kind of a seedy casino / fighting pit. So I want an intimidation check.
Oh, intimidation.
With advantage because of your background. Oh, you don't. Apparently, you scared him so much that he's going to allow everyone in that hasn't been in for free because he's so intimidated by, your pirate stance, and he knows a lot about the guys you used to run with.
Oh, nice.
So
No,
the only
I
one
wa-
that paired was
was
Garrick.
What?
Well, you're the only one that went in first. Are you bringing the pig? What are you doing with the pig, by the way? What are you
Oh,
doing,
the
Kevin?
pig's coming in. The pig
All
is
right,
coming
pig
in.
is with you.
Okay.
Well, I'm also the
I can
only
always
one
put him in my
who
backpack.
Isn't
and
being
is,
looked at sideways now too. So
Very
got a
true.
question.
Yes.
Is that our friend from the inn? Do I recognize him?
Oh no, that's a different one actually.
that is not Zealots of the Tilted Hand Guild.
Okay, cool.
No, it actually you need to explore and talk to people. So there's a bear. Oh, you mean Smiley? This guy?
That's Smiley?
Yeah.
It is not Smiley. It's just another bear folk.
Oh.
They're because of their size and their tenacity. They're often used as bouncers and bodyguards. So
And you're kind of acting like they all look the same, you dick.
racist.
Well, I am blue.
She is. So of course, Clob's fucking hiding behind something.
What? I just walked in.
Oh, okay, sure. So you walk
Trying
in,
to
there's
hide.
all these older boxes. You see the bear folk, and over here in the corner, who's also kind of posting guard, is a drow clad in black leather armor, and he's like, "Yep, okay." He points down the stairs for you guys to all go downstairs.
Oh, Jesus.
These stairs.
I say hello to the bear folk.
He's like, "Hello, how are ya?"
I'm good. And does he recognize any of the bear stuff tied to my corpse as I walk through this place? I'm just wondering, is it going to cause any trouble?
Listen, this is like the cantina on fucking
It's a den. A hive
Isley
facility.
cantina. Yeah, exactly. So everyone's kind of like, mind your own business and have a good time. And
Okay, well, you know what? I'm just going to keep really close to the halfling and pretty much just hover over everything he does.
okay.
So wherever he goes, because he'll be the guy who gets us in touch with people. He'll be the guy doing stuff, and if he needs any help, I'll just be there.
All right.
I'll just be there.
Yeah,
Be
Oh,
there
wait.
and be very tall, intimidating.
Before we go downstairs, I'm going to ask the halfling, you don't seem to have a problem with me keeping this pig. Why is that?
Wasn't my pig. I was just traveling through the neighborhood. I don't know whose pig it is.
Oh, okay, good. Leave it that way. It's my pig. Remember that.
I gotta like get like a character with a leash or something. All right. All right. So do you all go on to go downstairs? Do you want to stay upstairs and talk to these guys? What do you want to do?
I just kind of want to talk to the drow a bit. If the halfling wants to talk to him.
The halfling's got to make a bet. He wants to zip right down.
Okay, I go down with him down.
All right.
I'll go down too.
They're all going down.
Oh!
Down.
I kind of want to check out this room. I know that they're in a hurry.
I gotta hold on. I'm moving a pig. It's very important. Okay,
Yeah, you do realize I'm only bringing the pig so you have another thing to do, right? Right. Okay, just kidding. I'm just pulling your leg.
No, I don't. Listen, I don't care. It doesn't bother me. It's just one more fucking character I gotta move. So as you come down the stairs, it's exactly how you would picture a seedy joint. It's filled with smoke, tobacco, that kind of crazy, wacky weed they're getting from the south. Everyone's drinking and having a good time. Over here, they're playing games of chance for money. Here is it looks like a betting booth. It's a desk, but there's someone taking names and writing prices down and odds. And this obviously over here, if you can tell, is a fighting pit. And there's people spectating about. They're waiting for the fight to start.
So I walk in and I instantly take sight of the room and I say, "Oh wow, wow, I wonder what's going on over there." I make my way over.
Like,
Yeah.
that is the sexiest owlbear I've ever seen.
He's going for the little furry guy. He wants to eat his arm. Not about the women.
Okay,
Plumage
so-
on that
So
one.
we'll try to do this like in a somewhat in a fashion. Clob, what are you doing upstairs?
I'm I'm gonna approach the bear and just say hello and um
So say hello.
Yeah. Hello, bear.
Yeah.
Bear
Ask
goes
him
hello.
if just ask him what's up with the barrels here. What you got going on here?
I'm just paid to God, but from what I remember, this used to just be a whiskey house. They used to, put the barrels in and then roll them out, and people would buy them. And ever since the purge, we've kind of turned this into a bit of a fighting casino.
Okay, so there's nothing really in these whiskey barrels. Good.
No, they're all empty. Do you want one? You could wear it.
I was just. Do you mind if I open one? I like the smell of whiskey.
Yeah, go
To
ahead.
do you mind if I look around? What I'm asking.
Yeah, just just stay in our eyesight. You get weird on us.
Yeah, sure, no problem.
Too late.
So, I'm gonna wander around to this corner here, and I just want to investigate some of these barrels.
Sure.
Piggy, is that a
Yeah.
robot standing beside the pig?
Yes, actually, it is.
A machination.
It is a what do they call it? A construct.
Oh,
Yeah, they're old barrels that obviously have not been used in quite some time. There are empty boxes. You get the feeling that they keep these out in case, so if the authorities kick down the door, the first thing they see is, nothing but crap.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, I guess I'm ready to go downstairs then.
All right, let me bring you downstairs.
Is the little halfling making a bet or getting a drink?
All right, so the halfling runs right over to the gambling table, and he gets the clerk's attention, and he groans out loud, so loudly that everyone turns around and sees the halfling, and they all say together, "Fox fucker!" And the halfling just puts his hands over his face, shakes his head really quickly, and goes to the accountant and is like, "Listen, I'm here to make a bet." It takes out a few gold pieces and a small diamond and puts it on the table. The clerk picks up the diamond, looks at it, goes, "All right, who's your bet?" He's like, "I'm betting on Afrain. Afir's owlbear. I want him to win. There's decent odds, fair enough." And he whistles, and this small blue fox-like creature comes out. He wraps it up. He wraps it up in a little satchel and gives it to the fox. And then the fox runs off and disappears with it. You can hear it go clink, clink, clink. Like that.
Like that.
Like that.
So I look at the halfling. I'm like, is this a good bet?
Oh, absolutely. It's 2-to-1 odds. I fear never loses. No one
Never.
even knows when he's going to be in town. I got word of it a while ago. They
All
take
right.
bets.
Can I put 10 down on his bet?
You want to put 10 gold pieces
Yes,
on
sir.
Afir's owlbear.
Yeah.
Very well. Hold on. Your name?
They call me Edgar.
Wow. Okay. Fucking weird. Edgar comes out. He hands the fox another 10. Runs back.
All right,
Clink,
take it
clink,
off my
clink, clink.
page.
this fox on 4 legs or 2?
4 legs.
Okay, just regular fox then.
How much would it cost to get an entire round of drinks for the place?
You've paid for your entry. It's Vegas, baby. It's open fucking bar, and they have open snacks. Then you'd have to go to the inn across the street and pay them if you want a regular meal. But
No, I'll grab a fucking huge amount of booze and
all
something.
right, you wander over to the bar and you see this strange construct. Hold on. This strange mechanized being that's at the bar.
Is it whirling, talking? Does it?
Yes, and it'll interact with you.
Much booze, many snacks.
So he allergy meds before it gets dark. Goddamn woman. So it spins. It acknowledges you. Says, "Certainly, Edgar. I heard your name being said." He pulls several mugs off the wall, and he's got a spigot where his cock should be. Turns the whistle, comes all out, fucking puts a bunch of mugs, giant-sized mugs on the bar.
So literally, I could just pick up this construct, carry him around, and drink from that, right?
I think the other patrons might be upset by that because they won't be able to get their booze. But yes, you
Straight
could.
Illuminators. Okay. No, I grab the stuff and I kind of wander over and I kind of look at who's the roughest tumblers. The guys at the north table.
Yeah, you know, you can do an give me an investigation check and I'll.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean they all look kind of rough and tumble.
All
I
right.
mean,
Well, you know what? I stick close to the halfling and I start drinking.
all right, the halfling who's Fox starts boozing as well. It's like, oh, I'm so excited! I can't wait for this fight. It's gonna be fucking great. What's everyone else doing?
I'm busy talking to this blood. I'm saying, hey.
Oh God, give me a
Animal
persuasion
handling?
check. No, give me a persuasion check.
All right.
Well, your cheating app.
Beep beep beep.
Persuasion. Oh shit! I was about to roll with advantage because I tried to click it that other
You
time.
can. It doesn't matter. You only get. I'll take the first roll, whatever it is. Oh come on!
He's a smooth motherfucker. Watch
So
your
she apparently was all over this guy right here, and as soon as Ormus comes strutting out with his brunette hair and
his pig.
his hold on, let me make sure Kevin's right nearby.
The pig is
Kevin
following.
Bacon's the best wingman.
Hey, this is the pig I'm fucking. That's a chicken. I wasn't talking to you. So she turns around all impressed. And she's like, "Oh my gosh, your pig is so thick." I'm Chandala. What's your name?
I'm
Smooth
Ormus.
operator.
It's nice to meet you, Chandela.
The pleasure. Are you here to see the fights?
Well, I was, but I'm here to see you. Now.
And suddenly the gentleman right here is like, "Hey!" Oh wow! Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Like, "Hey, she's with me. I hope you got enough gold pieces to afford her."
Oh, so that's how it is. That's how it is. So,
Shonda looks all offended, like, "Oh my gosh, I can't believe you just said that."
So I'm going to try and intimidate this guy into backing down. That's I've been one of those moves. So back off. I'm very scary pirate. Yeah, you don't want to mess with me and Kevin Bacon here.
Oh, it's a persuade. Are you persuading him?
Oh, I'm going.
that was
my
yeah,
pig
that's
is very scary.
Fear my pork.
Yeah, I kind of.
Uh,
I used to kill fucking pirates like you all day long, tough guy.
That didn't work out like I planned.
All right, so we've got that little altercation. What's everyone else doing? So,
Cloud would like to place a
Glob?
bet.
All right.
Say 5 gold pieces against whoever it was that. Oh shit! I didn't mean to do that. Whoever it was that Thorgren bet on. Sorry, I wasn't down here when you introduced the
You're
fighters.
betting against the guy that me and the halfling are voting.
Well, they don't. You guys don't
Right.
know that.
No, that's what I'm saying.
So,
Yeah.
There's 2 bets you can make. There's Affair and Shotuk. Shotuk is from the Black Sun clan. He's got his owl bear, and there's Afia. He's from the South Deserts.
And
They both
Affia
have
is
their
the one
owls.
that they're betting on, right?
Who's they? We got a whole fucking room full of people here.
Sorry, Thorgren and
Who's
the
Thorgren?
halfling.
Edgar.
Edgar,
Oh,
sorry.
okay. Yeah.
Who's
yeah.
Thorker?
Okay, so
They,
was
they-
it Shotuk, right?
Shotuk, yeah.
Sure. I'll be betting on 5 for Shotuk's Owl Beast.
All right, Shotuk is 3-1. So just to give you a heads up.
Sure.
All right, done. Anyone else?
No, I'm good.
I'm
I'm
good
just
too.
getting a better view of the room, checking the people out.
All right, so the little fox comes out again. The accountant, the bookie takes money, drops it with the fox. Fox runs back. You can hear a clink, 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 and he goes back to his little spot. Okay, who's Ormus is hitting on someone. Co-op. So what are you doing, Garrick? What do you want to do? Hello?
Yeah, I was just
Oh, sorry, I didn't know
wandering
if I
through the
lost you
room. Getting a feel for people kind of staying near this possible disaster.
Keep an eye on your friend at the party.
Mm-hmm.
All right, as you circulate about, give me a give me a perception check.
That me or just
You.
everybody?
Nope, you.
That's a bing for perception check.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't notice anything anything out of the ordinary. You can't glean anything from the conversations. It's loud and people are, drinking and bashing glasses and smoking weed and
Particularly the pig with a facelift.
Are owl bears from the mountains?
they're from forests.
Okay.
Okay,
So-
so now it's so what? Go ahead.
So I lean over to Chandela and I say, listen, I learned some special cunning list techniques in the last few days. From a
Is that
certain
how you
somebody.
got that pig?
That's
Why,
how you're
yes,
practicing?
yes, it is.
Oh, that's a very happy, fortunate pig.
I'm afraid
What's
it's
his
a male
name?
thing. Bacon.
Bacon? That seems kind of rude, but okay, he's very cute.
Oh.
Right. Okay, so you can hear a ruckus from over here. They're obviously playing games of dice. There's a turtle, which is a half turtle, half bipedal turtle. There's a goat man, bipedal goat. There's a woman, and there's also a member, a drow, who's running the game, it looks like. And you hear an announcement, get ready, the fight's going to be starting in about 10 minutes.
Got a quick question.
Yes.
When we met that black drow, the dark guy, at the inn, and we let him go, he had a guild, right? Did that guild have an insignia?
Which guild? The
Guild
Tilted
of the-
Hand?
Yeah.
Tilted hand, yes.
I don't know. Do you remember? Why don't you tell me about it?
Just trying to remember. Is it like I'm just trying to see if these guys in any way have the same kind of armor? Or...
Give me a history check.
Ugh.
Yeah. Wow, you have a -1 in history.
Yes.
They're absolutely dressed the exact same way. There's a golden hand on all of their tunics. Some of them are hidden from a scarf, in case they want to, kind of walk through the crowd unnoticed. But they definitely are from the Tilted Hand Guild.
Okay, so I asked the little halfling. So the Tilted Hand, are they like guild members, like stationed here, or is this a?
Oh, it's a good thing you asked. Like, I don't know. It's probably been 6 months or a year now that the Greenskins moved in and started purging all us stew. There wasn't a fight, They just kind of walked in and took over the place. And after it all settled down, the Tilted Hand moved in, and they provide us with creature comforts we're not getting from the City Watch. And there's also the Black Suns. They're actually all orcs. They're a criminal enterprise. And they're not really all that friendly with the guild, and they're not all that friendly with the City Watch or the Greenskins. So they've been a big help to us too.
So, this whole Greenskins walking through the town and taking people, do they seem to answer to anybody?
Oh no, absolutely. She's a fierce battle warrior. Her name's Bloodfist.
And she's like, I'm just trying to figure out how these guys just walked into your goddamn town.
Yeah,
I mean,
we don't know. The last time we saw the governor, he was heading out of town with a fucking wagon full of treasure. And the city watch is under their control. The ones they didn't like, they disappeared, and they've been hiring mercenaries to watch things. Actually, one of the mercenaries is sitting right there, and they kind of rule this place with an iron fist.
Good. Okay, we got to make sure he dies. I kind of look over and I see Garrick like 5 feet away from me, and I give him a call and like call him over. And I explain to him like, you remember that? And I tell him about the guy from the inn, and I say like, is this a good thing or a bad thing? Garrick?
Hmm.
You know what I mean? Like, how can we use this to our advantage? Like, we did spare a dude's life and get him out of trouble. With these guys.
I know, but it's
So does the onus owe us a marker for that?
not about owing something. It's about
Guys, I'm sitting right here, right?
Yeah. I don't care.
this is one. Just trying to explain. Yes, we helped somebody out who worked for them, but that doesn't mean they owe us anything. I'm kind of talking down to you a little bit.
Yeah. All right. Then I'm just
like,
gonna go back to
You're saying
drinking.
it in front of them.
Fair enough.
They know we helped, but I thought you guys were
Do you know what
based out of the north.
So as you guys are chatting it up, this guy right here, this gnome, he's Klob sit down next to him, and he's like, "Hey, how are you, friend?" He puts his hand on Klob's shoulder.
Oh no!
Shit, we're all gonna die.
You make me do these things, Piggy.
Klob, are you watching YouTube?
No. No, Klob's not watching YouTube. Well, considering the situation, Klob's gonna politely grab the gnome's hand and shake it, and then say, "I'm doing great," and then we're gonna scurry away.
I want a deception check. See if you can lie like that.
Deception check.
Yep. Yeah, he believes he's like, "Oh yeah, no problem. See you later. Good to talk to you." Grabs his beer and heads over. He makes a bet, and he kind of just joins the crowd like the rest of everyone else.
So I'm going to take this opportunity to ask Chandler, hey, if you were going to put a bet on one of these two guys, who would you go for?
I'm not here for the betting. I'm just here for the boys in the blood.
Well, just
Do I have blood?
Hypothetically.
Oh, I don't. A fear is definitely someone who's well known in these parts. He is a known gnoll killer, and Shotak is this crazy fucking assassin / warrior from the Black Suns. As she's talking to you, you can see that the orc is holding the owl bear down with chains, and it's got a mask on its face, and it's fucking writhing about, super hot, pissed, and it's got a type of like an iron chain leash that he's holding and controlling the owl bear. And in contrast, directly across the fighting pit, Afir seems to not have anything on his owl bear, and he just seems to be whispering to it. The owl bear is very chill and sitting without any restraints, nothing on its face.
Okay.
I like the good bear. You don't want to abuse your animal.
I don't know. I think that the bear that's going a bit nuts might be on something. Might be on
There's
PCP
a deeper
or something.
conspiracy here. This is what we should look at.
Well, I just tell you this: I'm not standing closest to the ring.
So I'm gonna excuse myself for a moment from Chandler. I'm gonna go and I'm gonna make a bet on the crazy bear, Shotak's bear. I'm gonna bet 4 gold. That's all the gold I have.
All right. You didn't realize it's 3-1 odds, right?
Yeah, why the hell not? I mean, I could make 12 or 0.
Any chance you want to bet the pig? I'll take another fucking gold piece.
Hell no, you are not
Fuck,
getting Kevin
Kevin.
Bacon.
It was an offer. A gold piece for a pig is very generous.
Yeah, but it was
well,
also a gold piece to get into this place. So
Not for me. Not
Hey.
for me.
touche.
Hey,
Next
Edgar,
days.
Edgar the Grouch, stay out of this. This is between me and the tough guy pirate.
I drank another flagon, so I'm pretty toasted by now.
I look at him and I say, I'm keeping the pig.
All right, so Fox comes out, takes the parcel from him, runs back, clink, 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 and then goes right back to his spot. All right, it's been registered. You can move, and fight's gonna be starting soon.
Myself to 0 gold piece.
Oh, excuse me. All right, so they're like, all right, gather around. Fight's going to start. And they start getting their beasts ready, and you can see that Afir is whispering into the owlbear's ear, and the owlbear's like gets super agitated, is staring at the other owlbear, eye fucking the shit out of it, like it wants to, just tear it apart. And Shotak is taking his chain and rattling it and getting him all amped up. He pulls out a stick and he starts whacking the owlbear with it to get him angry and get him aggressive. They're both angry. And you hear someone, drop it! And Afir and the other owlbear, so Afir's is blue, Shotak's is green. They get into the ring, they start circling each other. They're cawing, they're making strange noises that only an owlbear can. And they start tearing each other apart, beak flashing. They seem to be equally matched. Who has the highest perception? I bet you it's Garrick. What's your perception?
I have a 0 in perception.
Oh,
I have a 0 perception also.
I have
it
2.
might be Klob actually.
It's got 0.
I guess it's me.
This is why
Yeah,
I'm dumb
all right.
enough to run into battle.
Ormus, give me a perception check.
Okie dokie. Heat mode on.
Oh.
Just kidding. What do we got?
A 10.
Oh.
So you don't notice anything. They're definitely attacking each other. Feathers are going everywhere. There's blood spattering. Everyone's cheering and fucking howling, and everyone can't wait to see the outcome because a lot of people have bet their rent on this. And let me do a quick die roll for a few rounds.
I was thinking you had this planned out, but okay.
Well, I don't want to. You guys have definitely. I did have it planned out, but you all bet on different goddamn animals, so now I don't want to screw somebody, arbitrarily. All right.
I have so much cash.
Well,
Really?
it's 50-50.
Oh yeah.
So
Yeah, but it all smells like ass.
Oh yeah, it's covered in blood and guts.
Oh! So, unfortunately, Shotux rolls a critical fail. And takes. He is severely bloodied. One wing is completely out of joint. He can't use it anymore. He's forced to just use one. His is the green one. Let me do another roll real quick for round 2.
Dude,
No,
does he get a CR for that?
A critical rating? Oh no, I'm not gonna draw a card for the owlbears.
Alright.
This isn't real combat. But Shotux, owlbear is able to fight back. He's able to exploit a weakness when he overreaches and he comes under and he yanks out some of his entrails, but he's
Ooh.
bloodied but still going.
Question.
Yes.
How tall are these 2 people that are in front of me?
But I mean, it's like those guys are seated.
Hmm.
Are you looking to pickpocket someone?
No, not
Yeah,
necessarily.
dude.
I'm just saying I'd like to get closer to this gnome.
That's
I'm just wondering
Well,
if there's any room for me to kind of squeeze in.
So do you want to? Well, you could ask someone to move. You could try to squeeze in between them and get in front of them.
We're all gonna die.
Yeah.
Do you see what nobody really asked about?
I'm gonna
And
actually I'm
next to
gonna
that note.
walk up to. I'm gonna walk up to this blonde.
You can
here
pass. Yeah.
and just say, hey, do you mind if I sit next to you?
Give me a persuasion.
All right, guys, I'll be right back. My daughter's on video call for Easter.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she's
Yeah.
like, of course, you little guy. Come on in.
You sly little sucker.
She backs up.
Little
She's like, this is my girlfriend anyways. You can have my spot. I'll just massage her back.
Oh, okay, thank you.
All right, I'm frightened now. So now they're fighting again. Let me roll. Uh-oh. Oh. And while Shotuk's owlbear is tearing out his entrails, he runs up and sticks his beak underneath the Afir's owlbear's throat, jams his beak in there, and it is barely alive. It's still moving. It hasn't quit yet.
A fierce bear is losing, right?
Afir's bear is losing, yes.
Okay.
All right. Is anybody doing anything while we take this little break between the two combats?
I look down at the halfling guy. How's he reacting to this?
He is distraught, like destroyed. He's like on the verge of tears that his rent money, which allows him to stay in the city, is
I asked him,
losing
how much is your rent?
it's 10 gold pieces a month we have to earn in order
Alright.
for them to allow us here.
All right, don't worry, little man.
I have to worry. The Appia's fucking owlbear's losing.
My huge blue hand just pats him on his little hobbit head. He's okay.
Okay. I'll trust on you. Give me a persuasion.
A -2 for persuasion.
That's
but I-
pretty good. Yeah, he calms right down. For some reason, you make him feel at ease, and he's like, okay, all right, I can do this. And so, combat continues as the owlbears circle each other. Afia's bear is hanging on by a thread, leaking intestines and blood, and Shotak's owlbear has lost use of one of its wings. Dun, dun, dun. I can't believe no one played any dice games, you scumbags. Hold on.
Like dice games?
Yeah, I told you they were playing games over here. I didn't no one
I
was
wasn't
seemed
here.
interested.
Claude wasn't down here when you pointed that out.
Oh, well, they're playing dice games over
I
there.
see stars, throwing stars down there. Interesting.
I love the way
It was the closest thing I could find to a dice game.
Okay.
Afir's owlbear stumbles back in lots of pain, almost trying to avoid another attack. And Shotak's owlbear jumps upon him and finishes him off with one strike, finally ending him. And the crowd roars because Afir's owlbear never loses. His animals never lose. Shotak could not be happier.
So while the crowd is roaring, Claude would like to kind of blend into everyone around him.
Give me
Go
a
into
stealth with
stealth.
advantage. You
Alright.
disappear into the crowd where you were at.
Okay.
All right, so the owlbear collapses. Shotak, Afir is visibly, distraught, but Shotak leans over and grabs his owlbear and feeds it some sort of dead animal, and is able to put the restraints back on while he tends to the owlbear's injuries.
So
I-
I'm gonna run straight over to the desk after excusing myself from lady, and say, "Everyone,"
You did.
and just
So he The little blue fox comes out. He whispers in its ear. It runs back. You hear a clink, 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 clink. And he comes back with your 12 gold pieces.
I
And he
want a money
hands it to
box.
Orvis.
Can I put him in my backpack?
He's not. He's running off into the corner to drop things off. Like he's not
Oh, I
eating
know.
the
We've,
money.
we've,
Oh, all right.
we've already scouted that.
Oh.
I turn to the little halfling and I just hand him 20 gold and I tell him, shh, you okay?
He's fucking completely ecstatic. He's like, "Oh my god, I can't believe this! I'm gonna be able to stay here another month. You're the best." Oh, sorry.
Don't get drunk. Don't lose your money. Don't be bad boy. Pat, pat, pat.
He thanks you. He's completely ecstatic. He goes, "I am going to hook you guys up. Listen. When you pay rent, you get papers, and you can, buy papers to be in the city if you want them. Unofficial papers. Are you guys interested?
Yes.
All right. When we're done here, I'll make sure I hook you guys up."
And I was wondering, do you know any clerics?
Oh God, yes. We there were two churches in town. One used to be strictly it was from a Minotaur faith, and everyone kind of followed it, but they left town. They couldn't afford the rent. They took off or were taken. And there was another church, the Life Church, and no one's the priest set up shop in a graveyard, and we haven't really heard from him since.
Okay, well, you know what? If you like the gold and you like the rent, you're gonna help me. You're gonna make it your mission to bring a cleric to us. And when you say Minotaurs. Okay, cool. Yeah. I go back to drinking.
Right. Ormus.
That was some fight, Chandler, wasn't it?
Oh, it's wonderful. I'm so charged up.
So, what would it take? What would it take to get you to ride the pig?
Oh, Jesus.
You knew it was coming.
I just want the mental image of you riding the pig. That's all I want. Just want
The
to
woman
remember
takes
that
money.
picture.
You got 12 gold, man. For
Oh,
12
I got-
gold,
I'm a little confused. Are we talking about the pig or are we talking about something else?
No, we're talking about the pig.
I'll ride that pig. How much for the pig? How much for the pig ride? I'll get on him.
I think you'd have a lot of fun just riding the pig anyway. So I'm gonna try and persuade her to do it for free.
Let's get a persuasion.
I'm just ruining this.
If you roll a critical one, your pig runs into the owl bear ring and gets.
I almost don't want to do it now.
Oh my God.
Oh.
All right, so Shonda climbs on top of the pig. I'm gonna get a dex check from her to see if she can get on it. Woo! She's on the pig, and they stop. Oh, I can't do that. Hold on. So I'm gonna put him over here. So she starts riding the pig, going around. Hold on a second.
We should throw bets on if she falls off the pig.
Christ.
The silence I just don't want. I don't even want to know now.
So, Biggie, the
Yes.
black cat dude is the guy whose bird lost, right? Is that
Correct.
what bird lost?
A
Okay.
fear.
Okay. I'm going to bring the halfling with me just to keep him close and safe. I'm going to kind of wander over to a fear and see what's happening with the boy.
All right. Well, halfling goes over with you. He's visibly upset. He's talking, kind of muttering to himself. He's a tabaxi, which is like a bipedal cat race.
Khajiit.
It's like a Khajiit, but it's tabaxi.
All right.
Claw's gonna
Sound
wander over to this table and collect his winnings.
No. Fox comes over. Let's see. That was 5 gold pieces for Shotuk.
Mhm.
Go get 15. He shoots over, clink, 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 comes back, and he hands you 15 gold pieces. And you're some of the only people that won because apparently everyone had bet for a fierce owlbear. And Chandela's still riding around on the pig, everyone's cheering and shooting. You know, they're all fucking hollering that this little fucking girl is riding this pig. All right, so what do you want to do there, Edgar?
Yeah, I just asked him. So, like, what was up with that?
I don't know, my brother. I do not know. I spent very, very much time with him, training him and loving and feeding him. And he wanted to fight and make us proud, and he did his best.
Got a quick question.
Oh, sure, I'm in deep, deep sorrow, but go ahead, ask me question.
No, I meant
Fucking rude asshole.
No, I'm asking the DM because this is something I just thought of.
Oh.
So the guy with the other owl bear, the angry dude, he's a orc?
Yes, he is Black Sun Clan. He's another
Let me just
criminal enterprise that runs in the city. They came with the other greenskins.
Let me just see. Oh, okay. So my sword is screaming?
It's whistling. He's an orc. It doesn't scream that high.
Okay.
It's an orc, not a bunch. So he's definitely like singing.
Okay, so it's not gonna like set him off after me.
Nope.
Okay. I just don't think orcs are very trustworthy.
How are you, brother? How did you get in the city?
Oh, we've been here all along. I really keep a low profile. Wander around, yeah.
You know you're like an 8-foot blue man, right? You don't hide very well. And then you have the little man here too.
Well, you know, we're just passing through, checking out the lay of the land, and we thought we'd come check out the entertainment. That's it. And I look over at at Garrick with a desperate look on my face because I'm in a social situation. I don't know what to do.
Well, as you're talking, all you hear is, "Oh, no, you gotta be kidding me!" Everyone turns, and they realize that someone has. Well, I should say that the gnome that was watching the fight, the only gnome in the building, has died, and the mercenary that serves as the king's, the city watch, examines the gnome and sees that he's been stabbed in the kidney with a small blade.
Fuck.
And was killed.
I just stand over by the owl bears where it's safe.
And you know what? I'm gonna do a little roll for Blondie here. All right.
What is
No.
that?
Oh, that went to everyone, right? Damn it.
Yep.
Well, you can see she got a 4. So yeah, she doesn't say anything. She just stands there with her girlfriend, kind of horrified at the blood of the gnome. But Chandela is still riding the pig, so only like a few people are actually even noticing that the gnome is dead. Everyone's still kind of laughing and cheering that Chandela is still on, and I'm gonna get a dex check from her, see if she's still riding it. And she's still hauling off on it.
If she stays on for a day, she gets squatter's rights. So yeah, I just say to the fear guy, I'm just like, so what next? What are you gonna do? You got no more owl bear?
I come through the city with all sorts of animals. I travel from my home in the south. I travel through the western coast of Rock, and I go all the way to the north. I'm a bit of a trader, and I do a little foraging, and mostly I like to travel the Trail of Blood, which has many knolls on it. I hunt them.
Nice.
I eat them. When I
As
can.
rightly you should. Do you
Good man.
do you ever come across bisons?
They're very tasty. Yes.
Yes, and they're big. Do you ever have one for riding?
Why would someone want to look like an idiot like that blonde girl? Why would you ride a bison?
Well, look at me. I can't really sit on a horse.
You shouldn't sit on anything at all, brother. You will crush it.
Fair enough.
I wouldn't even put you on an owl bear.
That was my next question.
Yes, I will probably
What's
be...
going on here?
Oh, he's back.
I kind of wake up. Where the hell
You
are
wake
we?
up in a bar.
In a bar. Hold on. Let
Oh.
me get you. Hold on. Copy. Might want to give him a little... Yeah, there he is.
Is Q fucked his pig yet?
No, they got some fucking barfly to ride it around in a pit full of blood.
I gave it a name as well, Basket. Kevin
Oh, yeah?
Bacon.
Petunia?
Kevin Bacon.
Yeah, that's how we reacted as well. All right. So, does anyone want to? All right. So, Magnus, the halfling name Fenster Fox von Snosberry, or as everyone in the bar called him, Foxfucker, brought you to this fighting pit for animals, and they just finished having a couple of owl bears tear each other apart, and they have figured out that the city has been overrun by greenskins led by a warrior named Bloodfist. And there are two criminal enterprises working in the city, the Tilted Hand Guild and the Black Sun Orcs.
And the guild are the guys that we saved the drow before. Same guys.
And what else? Yes, he named his pig Kevin Bacon. He has met this woman Chandala that he convinced to ride it around in the entrails and blood of the owl pit over here.
And who is Werner von Snotberry or whatever his name?
He is the halfling that you guys saved.
Oh, awesome.
Okay,
And,
he also mentioned there was a couple clerics available in the town, and he's going to try and help us find papers so we can move around the town without being too scrutinized.
Still in my papers. Gotcha.
Papers, please.
Exactly.
And sometime during the fight, someone murdered a gnome.
Who's the robot bartender?
He's a robot bartender.
He's great. Spits up beers.
Please tell me his name's Bender.
No one asked for his name, but he has a spigot where his cock should be. That's where the booze comes out.
His
Okay,
name's
wait,
actually
you missed a really important part there. A gnome was stabbed in the bar.
Murdered.
the robot's name is Flexor.
Cyclob?
We have suspicion.
Because, you
Guess you'll have to watch the video.
This may or may not have happened in the past.
Yeah, I don't know what to tell you other than yeah.
My main concern right now is the guy that's investigating is working for the City Watch.
All right, we're not dead yet.
No. Well, someone is. But so
How
my
long
concern
are we
is
going?
making sure we don't already start the being safe by setting off the fucking City Watch.
All right, and this man died how?
Good question.
Before we do anything, I need to go over here and get me some more beer. One round, Mr. Robo Tender Man.
So there are already mugs on the bar that you can. It's like they already Ormus intimidated you guys your way in there, so everything in the place is free. You can have free drinks and snacks.
Sure, because Ormish couldn't stay his way out of a paper bag most of the time.
He's being
Oh,
sexing
it
up
wasn't
the
me, it was
entire
the pig.
bar.
Pig.
I think Kevin Bacon gives him a +3 to charisma.
And it also makes him footloose.
So I kind of say down to the halfling, do you think there's anything here we need to worry about? Or should we just get on our way?
No, it's not. I love this place. You guys can. I got my rent money for the month. You guys can chill out and have beers and talk. And all we need is some music. That would be great. But I mean, other than that,
Okay.
even our fear is going to stay and hang out.
Okay. I reach into my backpack and I pull out my bagpipes and I start cranking out a tune.
Oh boy, give me. All right. So it's it's an all right. Wow, you have a -2 to performance, man.
I'm the best bagpiper in the mountains.
So it's an all right, it's an all right tune. Everyone's kind of like chilling out to it, with the
Crap.
exception of the city god who's kind of investigating this murder. And everyone, that they're having their dice games down here. And Shotuk is still, restraining what's left of his owl bear, and Afir's kind of, jamming to your tune, kind of being,
Is my tune
obliging.
in any way irritating the owl bears or the guy investigating?
The guy investigating is getting annoyed because he's trying to figure things out, but the owl bear could care less. It's just finished its kill, and Shotak seems to be feeding it something.
This girl, right here.
Yep.
Why'd she move away from everybody so
Oh,
quickly?
hold on a second, guys. You going to bed? Where's the boy?
He's there. He said he's gonna eat M&M's.
Wow, that was like one of those ASMR channels. I feel like I've kissed the
All right.
French girl.
It's 8:30, Gaff.
I
I'm sorry, guys. I'll mic. You don't want to listen to this. Hold on.
I was
some
just
M&Ms
laughing
too.
because
Speak for
all I
yourself.
heard was he said he's gonna eat M&Ms.
Yeah, I want some M&Ms.
Gave him a big kiss.
Okay,
basically,
quickly while the boss is
yeah.
away. So, Bob,
The
don't
kid is
mind
yours.
that you
he's
did that,
getting
but
all
what do you
chocolate.
think we should do now?
Who's Magnus? Is that you talking to me? I don't.
Yeah, Magnus is.
I'm
at the
just sitting
bottom
over here
of the
getting
bar.
drunk.
Yeah.
Oh.
So, I think we should somehow try to exploit the fact that we know the tilted hand, or at least get an in on something so we can maybe
Alright.
get to a shop. Kelsey?
All right, I'm back. So,
Well,
Derek,
good.
what were you saying?
So I missed a ton. How did the guy die?
No one seems to know. He just during the fight, someone discovered that he was on the floor bleeding out, and he died while they were watching the owl bear challenge. So he's got a knife wound to the kidney.
I asked the little halfling dude, does he know anybody who's got supplies for adventuring?
Who?
My little halfling foxy fucker.
Foxfucker.
Oh, so you're saying
just,
oh,
yeah, just trying to get
Foxfucker.
it
So
like,
he's like,
Or
yeah,
just-
no. If we go to, you guys can stay at the inn. We have contacts that will come and go. We'll hook you up
Excellent.
with papers. We'll hook you up with
man,
whatever you
this
guys
is
need.
good. You know what? I'm glad that we saved you from being dinner. You're a pretty
Yes.
cool little fella.
Thanks. I want to help you guys out. However, I can help you out. I mean, this is my town, and I want to stay here, and I want to help you guys out. While
And
it says
I
that,
kind of figure handing a guy 20 gold when
that'll-
he's like, yeah, you know what I mean? I'm trying to buy us some weight with him.
oh yeah. So after you say that, Shondala finally gets ejected off the back of Kevin, and other than the city watch, everyone's fucking roaring, laughing. Even Shondala's laughing.
I'm gonna jump over this table and say, Kevin, are you okay?
All right. Anyway, this chick.
Yep.
All right. So she took a minute to walk away. But this chick here, she didn't leave. He didn't leave. They didn't leave. I don't trust this one.
Actually, she went and walked. She was hanging out with her girlfriend, wasn't she?
He was.
Just the swashbuckler.
And the girlfriend moved forward when they realized he had died.
Yep. So she actually hadn't moved at all. She's just there.
I
She's
am
kind
checking my person to make sure I haven't been pickpocketed.
Give me an perception.
All right.
Yeah,
Nice.
everything's
Be
everything
nice to get a
seems
bonus.
everything seems in order. You don't seem to be missing
I
anything.
pat myself down quickly. Mm-hmm. All right.
Kind of looks like you're touching yourself, and the other girls are kind of looking at you weird, but that's all right. They'll deal.
He's
That's all right.
spooky, but I
Here.
like it.
You know,
Wearing
you
a
want me to play
cloak,
off?
he's rubbing his insides. It's kind of weird, but whatever.
I'll just smile at him as non-creepily as possible, and try and persuade him that it's all good and I'm bad at it. So that was a joke roll.
So yeah. So okay. So, whoa, Club is making his way around. What do you guys want to do?
I asked the halfling, do you think people would be in for some secondary fighting in the pit here?
Oh God, yes. Afiergo puts his hand, reaches kind of up another foot or two because he's a pretty tall cat, but reaches up on your shoulders. Brother, this is dangerous. This is not for fun. This is to death.
Pretty
No,
tall
no, no.
cat.
I got a buddy over
Two
there.
men enter. One man leave.
I was waiting for it.
What about pig jousting? I have a friend who's a
Does the patron
proficient
of this
pig fighter.
establishment by chance wear a stainless steel dress?
Seriously. Well, you
Who
know.
runs Bartertown?
So what would be the next fight on that?
That is the only fight tonight, brother. We usually do a fight a night for several weeks, especially this week. It's grog week for the greenskins. They're very drinky.
Oh,
Um,
what is this grog week? Is it like freshman week for university?
No, that's called Rush, you fucking weird blue man. This is, they celebrate their gods, and they celebrate them by drinking and murdering and just general filthy debauchery.
Tying halflings to pigs. I see. And I
that
pat
might-
him on the head.
That might be that kind of one. If you touch my head again, I'm going to cut your hand off.
No, the halfling.
All right, fair enough. The halfling kind of likes you rubbing his head because every time you rub the guy, you give him money.
I know. Keep him close.
You
So-
want me?
I'm relatively buzzed. I kind of stomp over here towards my
Give
big
me
buddy
a
Edgar.
Constitution saving throw.
And 4. Your boss.
Crap.
All right, you're fucking drunk, but you know how to handle yourself when
Oh,
you're
yeah.
drunk. So continue.
And I take my plate-clad fist and I point right over here at this orc, and I just say, I want a piece of that son of a bitch in the ring now.
Oh, no.
Love it. Okay. I get the little halfling. I say, you better go set this fight up because it's gonna happen.
He looks at Magnus, eyes him up and down, kind of gets a little excited, and then he scampers off like his little legs. He's like, dip, 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 dip. Oh, caca. I moved the veteran. I didn't mean to do that. He kind of steps over the gnome because he's a little bit more concerned about money at this point. Goes right here, and he whispers in the accountant's ear, and the accountant just the bookie, just smiles. And he yells, all right, we've got something we want to do here. He's like, the little dwarf, the dwarf without a beard, wants to fight Shotak. And the crowd just fucking erupts. Now
Okay.
taking bets, even odd, even split. And Shotak looks over after he's done. He looks down at this owl bear after realizing it's mortally wounded, reaches down and snaps its neck. And the owl bear just fucking rolls over and dies.
Excellent.
Hold on.
Okay. I talked
Animal.
to the little cat dude and I asked him, an owl bear feather, could I grab one?
You want some owl bear feathers?
Yeah.
Of course, brother. You have been very, very helpful and nice. Of course you may. Are you going to use them for something?
Well, I got a little decoupage thing I'm doing at home, and I want to add to my
You've
wall
got
of
a
crazy-
dick? You have a dick of what?
Yeah, no, you know what? It's just a quite beautiful animal, and I just would never want to forget this moment. It's part of my people's thing.
Okay, go ahead, take the owl bear feathers. I think you should be more concerned about your wee friend over there attacking Shotak.
Yeah, you know what? And then I walk over and I put down, fuck it. You know what? Basket, you good for this? You have this? Okay. I throw fucking 30 gold on the table.
What table?
30 on the dwarf in front of the
Ooh.
accountant.
All right, so you're gonna go over to the booking, pay him 30 gold pieces.
All or nothing, baby.
Okay, Shotak has not actually. So a few different stew run down, and they after you take your owl feathers, they take the two owl bears out of the room. They drag them upstairs bit by bit to hack them up pieces and sell what's left of the meat. Shotak has not been convinced yet to fight. No one's asked him if he wants to fight yet or not. So he after his animal has been dragged out. He just kind of stands there and eye fucks Magnus. I fear is a little concerned. He backs up, I'm going to back up to the cages.
So did the halfling set it up with the accountant yet? Or are they still working on it?
Yeah, they said they're going to take bets, but no one's talked to Shotak yet.
I walk over to the little dirty orc. And I'm like, hey, so you're a bitch, eh? Bet you can't fight a dwarf.
Give me an intimidation check. All right. Yeah, he's like, I'll tear that thing apart worse than my bear did to F-ears. Fucking takes a big bag of money off his belt. He just strolls over to the bookie, drops the bag, gives it to the fox. He writes it down. He goes back over. And the bookie says aloud, Joe, I want you both to recognize this is to the death. No one leaves that circle alive. Do you both understand this? And Shotak nods his head, takes out off of his back his great axe. He looks over at Magnus, who just quit the game apparently.
No, not that. I just dismissively wave my yeah.
He was making another character.
Yeah, I got new characters in the pipeline.
So
Just playing on that.
we just start the rolls now.
All right.
Are these cages actually filled with owlbears?
They were supposed to be the owl bears that are there, but they're in the map, so I can't remove them.
Okay, so they're not there anymore.
They're not. Yeah, not there anymore.
What's this cat's name again? I'm sorry, I forgot.
Shotak.
I'm just eyeing Shotak up and down. He's got his great axe, like you said, and I'm kind of looking at that, and kind of got my hand on my little berserker axe, and kind of reach behind my back, and I just calmly but quietly take one of my pieces of rope, and I just start calmly fiddling with it in my hands, kind of humming to myself.
All right.
The cowboy dwarf.
I'm gonna
Click for initiative.
So can I still bet?
Oh, you absolutely have. You can
I gotta
bet.
help put children
Yeah,
to bed.
so-
I'll be right back.
We'll let you know if he needs to roll.
Yeah, 12 gold pieces on, well, our buddy, Mr. Dwarf.
Yeah, I threw 30 on that. Can I go over and do that?
All right, yeah. So hold on. 30 gold pieces for Edgar. And Ormus, how much you betting?
12.
12. I'm assuming you're both betting on Magnus.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Okay.
I gotta make my money back. This is an expensive halfling town.
Any other bets?
I pull five. I pull 5 gold out of my own little satchel, and I just huck it towards the accountant's desk as hard as I can.
So I'm sorry. How much do you bet?
5 gold.
5. That's all you got is 5 gold. You're
that's
betting your
all.
life.
That's all I want.
I started this with 4 gold.
Hey, I might as
so-
well profit from this shit too.
Don't worry, whatever comes out of this, it just rolls in, baby.
We keep that little fox working, don't we?
Yeah.
You
So
know-
go ahead. Sorry. Go ahead.
I think it's a good idea to have at least a good, solid contact in this place, because who knows what could happen in the next 10 minutes of them in the gnome investigation.
Well, everyone's kind of Hold on.
Doot, 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 doot.
No, I'm sending a message. Person's like, honey, what the fuck? Oh.
No, but you know what, though? So far, these guys are kind of scum and villainy. I think we can make some money here.
You're going off the back of that massage. You think
On a
you're
side
around,
note,
are you?
before this thing kicks off, I have to say that Kevin Bacon is fucking adorable.
Isn't he?
And you missed it. Shonda had been riding him for a good 10 minutes. All right. Can you see the OROG
That's an
on the
overall-
turn order? Can you see the
Oh,
turn
yeah,
order?
Yeah.
So an Orog is a type of orc that's more intelligent than normal orcs. They're not mindless fucking, murderers. They're not definitely human, but they definitely get their shit about them. So, are you ready for combat there, Magnus? Because you rolled shit.
I
All right, let me get this guy's character sheet up. You got balls, dude. I'm gonna give you that much because I will fucking kill
That's
you.
great.
All right. Runs up. He gets 2 great axe attacks. He swings his mighty great axe at you.
Cuts your head square off.
yeah.
What's your AC? Is it 19 with a shield?
It says 17 now for some reason.
Right, because when you have a shield, it adds 2 AC.
Okay, so it needs to be 19 still then.
Right, but you need to keep that in your head because you're not always using your shield.
I got you.
So it's 19, right?
Yeah, it'll be 19.
Both of them smash against your shield to no effect to you. Your go.
Well, Magnus, kind of just shrugs that off, glares at him, spits on the ground, and grabs his trusty rope and just slings it right at him.
You're going to use a turn to try to hogtie this guy. Yes?
Fucking right.
That's Texas for you again. Jesus.
All right, hold on. My son just came down. All right, so
You didn't see this
did you brush
coming
your
when
teeth?
he said he was getting
Yeah,
his rope
he
ready?
pulled his rope out
Brush your teeth? Did you do your meds?
like a mile away.
Seriously? Where are your meds?
Okay.
Hold on, guys.
I'm gonna die.
No, man, you know what? Just keep moving. Okay.
Meds, watch TV.
Don't forget to do that fucking lightning bolt thing we told you about.
Go.
Throw something at
Do
him.
your
and
meds, brush your teeth.
I don't
watch
even
TV.
have that.
What, you don't?
Thank you. All right, sorry. All right, give me...
I don't know.
No, I'm trying to think if it's an athletics or an acrobatics. Give me an... Oh, that's why. You got a fucking +6 in athletics. All right, so give me an athletics check. It's going to have to be a high roll.
Oh.
So you throw the rope, it goes right by him, and he kind of looks at you like, what the fuck are you doing?
Texas rope dance time.
All right. Well, you can. Is there any kind of bonus action or movement or?
Oh, I'm just gonna stand here and accept my fate because I really thought that would work.
Yes. Yeah, so, okay, Shotok brings his great axe down again for 2 hits, and he, again, swings right over your head. Apparently, he's not used to attacking someone so short.
Berserker axe time, baby.
Boom!
Oh, shit.
I hate you. So it goes, you take a swing, it comes right up underneath his arm, cuts his tricep, but he's still moving. For 7 points. It is 7. All right. Is that it?
Yep, that's it.
Again.
Gonna toe to toe this shit.
Yep.
Just
2 more
swing at
swings
each
of his.
other.
All right. No, it bounces off your armor. Both swings. He's unable to penetrate you yet. This is like going to be the Sherman tank versus the Panzer III.
Collapse
Yeah,
it.
I could say exactly the same
Berserker
thing about
axe
me and
again.
that pig.
Just swing it as hard as I can.
Your berserker axe clangs off of his plate mail. You're unable to get anything from it. Again. Ooh. One clangs off your armor, but on his backswing, he's able to come up and underneath and cuts you for 9 slashing damage.
Well
Glop
played, well
starts
played.
cheering.
You see me just kind of, I kind of grab at myself, kind of reach under my armor and see the blood on my hands, and I just kind of look at him with this, kind of this nod, like, good hit,
Don't you have to roll to see if you go cuckoo?
Yes, I do.
We need to get rid of that bloody thing.
Well, luckily, there's a cleric in town.
Ooh.
Yeah, that didn't work.
So you've gone cuckoo?
I have gone cuckoo. It's Slayer concert time.
I was gonna ask, when he goes cuckoo, it's everybody, right?
Well, anyone that happens to be nearby, and luckily they're in this circle and no one's nearby.
Yeah.
Like if they were further, like if they were over here, I would be like, all right, he might attack the blonde pig rider, or the pig for that matter.
I'm about to take a swing
Oh,
at
no.
Bacon.
Okay, so you've gone cuckoo, Magnus, and it's your attack.
I just, got this wild look in my eyes, and I just take my axe and I just start.
You Gav? Sorry. So in your rage and fucking uncontrollable anger, you come down with your axe on top of his thigh, splits him. The anger only makes him stronger.
Right.
Takes 2 more swings with his great axe. Both of them bouncing off your armor. It's like, yeah, you little fucking tank, go.
And in my rage, they bounced off my armor, and I just let out this belly laugh, like that I'm almost insulted by the fact that he didn't land a good hit, and take the axe again and just make a swing for the fences.
Damn. And you come down on the other leg, fucking hurting him even more. He's bloodied, but he's still cooking.
Clob pounds another beer.
Clob, I want a constitution check. Saving throw. You're tiny and you're pounding these fucking beers that are almost your size.
Depressing.
You're depressed? You are drunk. So you are disadvantaged for any rolls for an hour.
Okay.
All right, so it's Orog is definitely weak at the knees. He's bloodied. He's really, really hurting, but he can't let this little piece of shit dwarf fucking take him down. He throws his great axe 2 more times. Again, bouncing off of him.
Clob orders
No
some
effect.
Coffee on the side.
I'm looking at this orc all bloodied and just panting heavily, and I'm just, absolutely furious with rage. I raise my axe once again.
Your axe undercuts even more of Shotak, exposing his rib cage and some of his fucking. You could see the intestines and the liver, and they're just almost out of his body. And he ignores it. He's still alive, but he ignores the wound so he can keep hold on his axe. And he goes after you. Again, I know this is going to be shocking, but with the great axe.
He's the blood. What is the name of his clan again?
The Black Sun Orcs.
Are the Black Suns also the guys who are running stuff in town here?
Correct.
You're doing good work there, dwarf.
So, he missed both.
Excellent. Berserker axe again.
The berserker axe bounces off his shoulder armor.
All right, can't win them all.
So we are playing with these new cards. I don't know if I told you about them. If you get a critical hit or a critical fail, these cards are gonna, you get to pick what you want. And he has, on his first swing, he has a critical fail.
Okay.
So stand by while I figure out Joe. All right, and it was this. So swap places with the target and make a DC 14 dex. Oh, can everyone see that?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, if you roll over it.
So it'll be the top one, sidestepped. Swap places with the target and make a DC 14 dexterity saving throw. On a failed save, fall prone. So, all right. So you guys switch places.
Okay.
And he's got to do a 14 dexterity saving throw. He gets a 3 and he falls completely on his face prone.
Shame the owl bears aren't in those cages because his head going through the bars would have been funny.
No, he had that was the end of his turn actually. So it's your turn. He is prone. So on melee attacks while you're prone, you get advantage. So have at it.
Yes, sir. All right. Walk over to this prone orc. Break out my berserker axe once again, and I bring it right down.
The crowd is absolutely stunned. They know Shotuck. They know he is a fierce warrior and someone not to be trifled with. And then this little pint-sized dwarf, someone that was shit-faced when he entered the ring, vanquishes him and tell me how he dies.
I brought my berserker axe up over the top of my head, and I could see that he was laying there bloodied and all but clinging off to life. And as he looked right at me, I could see the look in his face that he knew that he had been bested in battle. And even though I don't like orcs, I understand how much value they place in war and in an honorable death. So I bring it down right at his throat and just cut his head clean off of his shoulders to dispatch him as quickly as possible.
Club orders a shot.
The head rolls off and the stunned silence turns into, despite all of almost everyone there betting on Shotuck, fucking roaring in applause, clapping and cheering, shouting, "Stun D! Stun D! Stun D!" And
I walk over and I pick up the head.
I start pacing the ring with my arms up in the air. Are you
No, we're gonna need this later. Trust me.
Is this not why you are here?
And so you hear over the cheering and the drunkenness and the weed smoke and everything else, you hear an unbelievable whistle, and you see the little prancing fox skims in and out of people out into the middle of the floor, and he drops a sack of coins at your feet and then zips right back to his place. Inside the sack is your bet of, so it was a straight double or nothing. It's your bet of 10 gold pieces and plus 100 gold pieces for being the winner. Also,
Bingo.
I want you to open up your character sheet.
Yep.
I'm giving you, if you look under your name, right underneath is inspiration. You see that? Next to strength.
Yep.
I want you to click it.
Uh-huh.
So you get an inspiration point. I'm going to start giving those out. That is for like when you really, really role play, or you do something really within character or something great. That's what that was fucking amazing. I think that was the ballsiest thing anyone's done yet, other than riding a pig. And so you can use that for yourself. Like you can use it like to change a regular roll into a roll with advantage. You can re-roll a fuck you one, or you can give that inspiration to someone else so they can do it.
Gotcha.
And
So he's not hurt, is he?
who? The dwarf?
Yeah.
Yeah, he took a shot.
I'm a little dinged up, but nothing major.
All right.
Nothing major.
Just making sure you don't die.
I'm gonna go back over here to the bar and slam a beer.
I'm gonna go collect my
Jubilation. I don't want to lose my buzz.
So 30 became 60.
Yes. And Ormus, are you there?
Yep, I am, and I
You
want my damn money.
You collect your 24.
Ooh.
Honestly, I expected to get my shit kicked in.
I didn't expect you to challenge him to a fight. So I'm like, I don't even know. I gotta like open up his character sheet. I don't even know. Like, yeah, he was a 2. You kicked it. Wow. Okay. He was a CR too. Like he was. I did not think you would be able to do that. Anyways,
I'm really disappointed.
I grab a couple beers from the bar and I go back to the cat boy and I'm like, does that make things a bit better for you?
all right, hold on. Who did you say this to?
The guy who's Owlbear lost to the orc earlier.
He was like, absolutely, brother. This is a mighty warrior. I am proud to know you. What is your name, brother? And he puts his hand on Magnus's shoulder.
Magnus Longshaft. Nice to meet you, Kitty.
I have met many of your kind in the north when I walk the trails with my steeds and my wares. You're very fierce people, just like this big blue Edgar. Very, very glad to meet both of you. I am Afir, the ranger. I often range the lands, hence the name Ranger. And I kill gnolls and I trade them, but I'm glad to meet you. I've met your friend Edgar and the little foxfucker man.
Yeah, where is Foxfucker?
Interrogative.
I'm keeping an eye on it.
Interrogative. Yeah, give me a 9-liner for a fire for effect. Good one.
Is anyone recording this? Like, cause Chris said she wants to watch.
Jobait?
Yeah, I'm
Bob?
recording.
He's recording. You want her
Chris
to rub
watch?
one out, don't you? This is her form of porn for you.
Well, I did convince a blonde girl to ride a pig, so I mean, this is going down a road that
Speaking
no one
of
wants
pig,
to know about.
after I down my beer, I go back over to the bar and I get another, and I'm gonna give it to Kevin Bacon here. Let him drink a beer.
Hold on.
Yes.
All right, you feed Kevin the beer, and he's going to do a constitution check. And I'm going to do a public one because I just want you guys to see this.
Yes.
In case he dies. All right, yep. So the pig's fine. The pig drinks Kevin drinks the beer down without a problem.
I just take
Loves it.
my armor clad hand and I just rub him between the ears. That'll do, pig. That'll do.
Oh.
So
Good.
we haven't really talked to Lenny Kravitz at the North. We haven't talked to the Burrowling. I think we should try.
I don't think I should, because we know what'll happen.
Yeah, you'll eat them. So you know what? I just I grab go back. I say, it was a pleasure to meet you, Ranger Dude. Well, I'm sure we'll catch up. You know what I mean? Keep an eye out for us. And I go over and I kind of hang out with the halfling and see what he's up to.
The dead gnome, you mean?
No, the
halfling. Gotcha.
And I'm kind of
Foxfucker.
and I'm kind of watching the dead gnome thing.
I need to change his name.
To see what the hell's going there.
Can you see everyone's nameplates? Or is that just me?
I see mine.
No, I only
see mine.
All right.
I only see mine.
Hold on.
I don't even see the pigs. You need to create a nameplate for Kevin Bacon.
I do have a nameplate for him. You just can't see it. Hold on.
I'm gonna go play dice.
Hold on. Why won't this open? Oh, there we go. Pig. Bio. Oh, show to players. There you go. Boop.
The pig's bio.
His backstory.
Back to the story.
I'm actually gonna create him a bio now. And for right now, he's still a virgin. So fuck you both. Okay, Klob, you want to get on the dice?
Yeah.
All right. So, there's a game called Blood Bones. You roll 3 dice. You pick a number. You roll 3 dice. The first, if your number comes up once, you get your money back. If your number comes up twice, you get double your money. If your number's all 3, you get tenfold
Whew.
your money. Whoa, that's creepy.
How big are the
No,
dice? Like
that's some good
The
money.
normal dice.
6.
6.
I am
Yeah,
back.
it's like yeah.
All right.
Glue.
All right. So Clav is
Did
gonna...
you hold on? Time out, Garrick. Did you miss the ending of the fucking dwarf?
I missed the entire damn match.
So Magnus completely dominated Show Talk and cut his head off.
I'm looking at those rolls right now.
And then I gave
Yeah.
Kevin Bacon a beer, and he took it like a good pig.
And Klob is drunk, and that's it. That's where we're at. Klob is playing dice. Well, might play some dice. So, do you want to bet some? Do you want to bet on some dice?
Yeah.
All right, how much?
I'll bet 20 copper.
Fucking wow. You're a real big spender. 20 copper.
Eddie Warbucks.
You're betting 20 cents. Go ahead, roll your dice. Fucking money pants.
Oh, okay. So my number is.
Pick a number.
My number is 5.
Roll 3d6s.
Fuck.
Thanks for your fucking 20 copper. Make sure you deduct that, okay, Moneybags?
I am.
All right. So she's played. You
I
gonna
think
play?
I
You gonna
screwed
play
myself
again?
on the gold bet initially.
Yeah, you got fucked, I think.
No,
Well,
I
you
took
won
out
that
the
one.
first one that I won. I took out 5 when I bet. I don't bet. So do you take the money out and then I got back threefold? So like I
You
only
didn't
ended
get
up
back
gaining 10
threefold.
out of the $5 bet. I think I was supposed to gain 15.
Yes.
Yeah, I
Hold
don't
on.
do this 3 to 1, whatever the
Yes.
odds.
So you bet against the So you should get 15, and then you lost money on Magnus.
Okay, yeah. So
So you made. You
so
had
I
five
came out. I
gold.
ended
Yeah,
up
you
coming
did.
out even actually on the bets between the two.
Yeah.
Oh wait,
Alright,
you
cool.
bet against the
You
dwarf?
did.
I
You don't
love
know
you
that.
so much. I know, but I still love you.
Why do you
Okay,
think
so
I was?
Garrick,
Why
you
do you think
haven't
Claude
done-
was cheering when the?
I thought so, but
You've been gone. Do you wanna do anything other than what you're doing,
Who's that?
Derek?
That was me? Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry. There was a cavalcade of laughter. So we know that the 2 drow there are part of the tilted hand, right?
Correct.
This guy's working this one?
They're both working. That one, this one is actually running the books, and this one is running a dice game. And there's another one upstairs that's, excuse me, is posting God.
So that's very... So the tilted hand owns this place.
I guess you could ask around, but I guess that might be something you could surmise.
Yeah, I'm kind of surmising either they don't own it or they're in here and they're running it. And somebody dropped dead.
Correct.
So, yeah, wheeling myself out of that shit and get myself a mug of ale.
All right.
I kind of
So-
look over at the gnome dead on the floor, and I kind of see where his investigation is going. I kind of look at the fucking long-haired lady kind of to my side, and I'm like, oh, what's going on?
Which you mean her?
Yeah.
Like I was just watching the fight, and the gnome dropped dead. I didn't see anything.
Did you stab him?
Oh, what? And
Just ask.
she moves behind her girlfriend, and her girlfriend fucking walks right up to you. I was like, hey, tough guy. She was with me. She had nothing to do with this.
Did
you're
you
new
stab
here.
him?
Who the fuck do you think you are?
I'm just
You
wondering.
She pokes you right in the chest.
Mm.
Move along.
Want to fight a dwarf?
I just kind of saunter up with my axe in my hand. I just clink it against her chest armor. Clink, clink, clink.
Give me an intimidation with advantage because you just cut off fucking Shotak's head. She kind of just looks at you and turns around and grabs her girlfriend and kind of goes over to the corner.
Okay, we've ruled them
I
out
just-
as suspects. This is how we play Clue.
Glob, give me a stealth check with disadvantage because you're drunk.
Shouldn't that be normal because I'm got my sneaky shoes on? So they cancel each other
Yeah.
out.
Yep, fair. So with just a regular roll then.
See
My
that?
sneaky shoes. Wah,
Got my
wah.
Nikes on.
Are they
You-
Reebok pumps?
You accidentally bump into the turtle, and the turtle rolls over on his back, and everyone's attention's kind of drawn to you.
I'm gonna help the turtle up.
Oh wow!
Spin
so
it, spin
Why-
him on
why
his
can't
back
I-
like a
Why
top.
can't I see your roll?
Apologize.
She did it to me. Yeah, she did it to
Alright.
me. Klob has been doing some things behind the scenes, in case you were wondering, the way Klob
Oh.
usually does.
Gnomes are dying, of course.
Kind of figured.
Yeah,
Klob
I
is
got-
playing his character.
that's
Klob
correct.
does what Klob does.
I walk over to the little burrowling. I'm like, "You're an interesting fellow. We met one of your type a few weeks back. Are there many of you in this region?"
Well, after the Greenskins moved in, there aren't any of us around here. Well, great conversation. Thanks.
Would you like to join my friend for dinner?
Uh,
No, I'm just kind of like sussing up these three here, see what they're up to.
Did I hear dinner?
Jesus Christ. So Chandela's over here, and she's, kind of waving to Ormus, like, hey, I'm over here. What are you doing?
All right.
Kevin is kind of just running around in circles because he's had enough beer.
Whee!
Kind of confused. Like, what's this feeling
Sticky
inside of
when
me?
We all
So-
the way home.
Magnus seeks a little entertainment. Magnus goes over back into the ring and takes his rope that he had earlier, and he's trying to catch Kevin for
Of
fun.
course. give me your athletics check. Yeah. So all right. So yep, you tie up little Kevin, who doesn't really mind all that much because he's shit faced. He's like, yeah,
I
whatever.
start rubbing his belly. That's a good pig.
Like,
Feed the
yeah,
orc's
move it
body to the
down, move
pig.
it down.
Why don't you
So-
feed the orc to the pig?
I'm
Or you know what? Why don't you loot the guy because he left shit all over the place?
That's
Or
true.
feed him to the pig because fuck him.
Well, before I let Kevin go, I pick up a piece of orc giblet and come back over here to Kevin, and I just kind of hold it in front of his snout to see if he'll take a hold or not.
Raise him to eat the
Well,
orcs.
give me an animal check. Animal.
Animal.
Aminal.
So yeah, he's drunk and he's hungry. He's got the munchies and he just starts munching on different pieces of Shotak. And everyone's kind of like, half of the people are like want to throw up, and the other half are laughing and giggling and pointing because he wasn't really well liked by most of them, anyways.
So I'm gonna go to Chandela and say, "That's my bite." Right after this.
Gonna super persuade that into never mind the douchebaggery.
Whew, okay, so it's 10 past 9. Does anyone mind if we take a quick break so I can put my boy to bed?
Ah,
Cool,
that's good.
cool.
Go for it.
Yeah,
Yep.
sure.
We'll give it like 10 minutes, 15 minutes.
All right. Yeah.
All right,
whatever.
I'll be back.
I'll
Kelsey?
be right back myself. I'm gonna go pee.
Mhm.
We
Let's
got to
go.
figure out a way to get those drow to look this way. Because that corner must have a lot of money in it.
The corner I'm by.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Giving Klopp ideas here.
I'm wondering why the big blue oaf is like so curious about how the gnome died.
Who, me? Or the other guy?
Why you keep pushing it,
The
man?
other
The
Why
other
you keep
guy.
pushing that shit?
Just kind of curious. Well, I'm just trying to get like, you see, I've already driven away half the crowd. So I figure if I can insult or somehow push everybody else away, then it won't be that important. And then we have the one guy solo, and somebody can deal with him. I don't know. I think that we should hit the inn after this and get arrested and maybe get the papers and hopefully, because he says he can bring us fucking merchants, right?
What's your fucking alignment? Because I haven't a clue at this point.
Who, me?
First you're all like, here you go, little
I'm
man,
neutral
here's
good.
some rent money, and now you're just like, you know what, let's rob this place,
You know
we're
what,
gonna
yeah.
take it.
No, no, not robbing this place. Oh well, Kelsey would.
I'm thinking
I'm
the
just
next
saying.
time we roll characters, like Cactus and I need to switch intelligence levels. Because he's the one, like, you're the one, like, investigating everything and, like, trying to figure shit out, and I'm just, like, doing shit not without even thinking about it. Although, if I was
And
doing
I'm
things
failing
that's
all my
me.
without thinking
investigation.
about it, I would have robbed that corner already, because there is a lot of fucking money sitting over there.
Yeah, but I think you got to get past the magic fox. I don't know how that's gonna work.
Yeah.
But I'd like a magic fox. Put him in my backpack.
That's a good idea.
But
I mean,
think
we can
that
literally have our own zoo as we eventually come to the end of this campaign, collect
a
like
huge
fucking
backpack.
two of every animal. It's like,
Okay,
we'll
I
have
got a
an
question
army.
though. What I'm trying to get at for the inn is we constantly never get to buy things.
Yeah,
And I
that's
don't have
right.
much money, but we need healing potions. We need shit, you know what I mean?
I need to get by a black so I can put my rib spikes on my shield.
Yeah, and I need to get to the cleric so I can not become a were-rat in a day and a half.
Yeah, and I need to get one to unfuck axe so that I won't go ape shit.
So that's a
Every time
cleric, right? So he said that there was two cleric groups in town. One that out by the cemetery that they don't hear from very much, which I think is a bad idea.
We're gonna be fighting a lot of bloody skeletons.
Or yeah. So I figure I totally paid for dude's rent for 2 months. So that little bitch is gonna get us through all this shit. Like
You know,
yeah.
I was gonna try and play the hand of getting Chandler to do stuff, but then I was like, you know what? No, I'm actually gonna play the pig hand. The pig is a much funnier way to go about this.
That makes you look innocent.
Well, before it's
Yeah.
over with, your pig is gonna have a taste for flesh.
Yeah, I think that would be good. A war pig that hates orcs. They're tasty.
I'm sorry, but seeing that icon, I'm having such a hard time taking any of this seriously. just the look on its face.
I do suggest though that you sweep through that guy's shit because
Oh
he
yeah,
was
he just won a fight, so he's got to have some
yeah
casuals on him.
shit 100 gold at least, right?
Yeah.
Just came in here and then we were just like, oh, let's just go for the Kraken. And what happened is, we just we killed a gnome. We fucking rode a pig around a bit.
No, we didn't.
We
Who
did.
killed a gnome?
It's
Well,
the
gnome
gnome.
died.
Oh,
The
yeah,
gnome
you're
just
dead
died
right.
of natural causes.
That's true.
Natural
The
dagger to
gnome's
the
the
kidney.
Natural.
No big deal. I walked in, got drunk, picked a fight with the biggest, baddest motherfucker in the ring, took one hit, cut his fucking head off, and then I roped a pig.
Okay, I'm keeping his head because at one point or another, when we run into orcs, I want to use it as like a fuck you to them. You know what I mean? Because if he's from their clan and we're running around cutting off their heads and feeding them to pigs and shit, it's gonna be so awesome. Because fuck
Well,
orcs.
the thing is the orcs may kind of respect the fact that I saw that he was going to die, and so I went ahead and just offed him, rather than just leaving him to bleed out.
But you are a dwarf, and don't orcs really fucking hate dwarves?
Yeah,
Maybe, but they may also respect the fact that I bested him in glorious combat.
Oh no, I'm totally with that. You know,
That's why I
kind
didn't
of-
use any magic, just because,
No, good point. It was a fair fight. It
it's
wasn't
mono e fucking mono, or mono e orco.
I like the fact that you fucking had him face down and you didn't put your axe in his ass. I split him from the anus to the back of his head. Hey, 1 second, I gotta grab a snack.
But yeah, I totally didn't expect that to work the way it did.
Yeah, it's like you were hitting all your. You had the cheat and he didn't.
Oh yeah.
Klob was not pleased with the outcome of that fight.
No, I am no good at image editing. Here we go.
Has he returned?
Not yet.
All right, so now that you guys have talked out what you think you want to do, and I don't know shit about it. Are they both here? Did they take off to go pee too?
Oh, well, that's what you old guys do.
Old people.
There's a
pee?
reason for that. Okay, so the two drow plus the one up top.
I'm curious about the pirate guy.
Yeah, I know. Mr. Squarebeard hasn't moved either. We need to find out where the dwarven children are. And I think these two guys might be able to tell us.
Which guy tell what?
The drow here. Because our whole reason for being here is for the dwarven kids, right?
Yeah.
Now,
Yeah, that would be a good one to look into.
this one seems to be like he could possibly be somewhere in the slave trade or chain. Does look like a pirate.
Yeah, I think we should, because somebody's got to know something, and we really should look after saving the kids, not just forgetting about them.
So who else needs their ass whooped?
So,
No,
No.
we need to find clerics, and we
was-
need to figure out where the kids are.
yes. Yeah, and I was thinking of asking these two. Speaking of clerics, this guy kind of looked like one, but I don't think we have a chance with him at all now.
Yeah, his prostitute rode away on a pig.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
if you think about it, Q walked in there, and like none of us have really been consorting together except for maybe Edgar and Magnus. So he doesn't necessarily know that we're with the pig rider.
Good point.
Right.
Is that a good or a bad thing?
But I was talking to Magnus when he was over here talking about the assassin we helped. I'm sure these two guys know that I'm with Big Blue. You're my boy, Blue. You're my boy.
You know,
Yeah, but I don't think these guys mind. It's keeping people entertained.
Where is Saphir?
No.
Yeah, I think most people were actually like watching
there
the
it is.
fight a lot of the time,
Yeah.
or drinking or playing
So
games or
what-
whatever.
Yeah. My plan is to go try and talk to them about where the dwarf children are.
I'm back.
Yeah, I think you should.
Hello.
Welcome back.
All right.
Some M&Ms.
What are we doing?
I have no clue, but I do want to say I want to come talk to these drow.
Okay. Well, the one to your left and to southwest is kind of busy. Like he's, dealing cards and playing dice and
Oh,
he's
there's
trying
cards?
to. There are cards
yeah.
too.
Oh,
My opinion as well.
Oh, no. I understand. But he's probably listening anyway.
Oh, okay.
So I'm going to talk to old boy here, the accountant, as you so nicely put it, the bookie.
The bookie. Go ahead. And you want to place a bet?
No, I need to know if you know anything about all the dwarven kids. They got taken from the mine. I'm going to do it a lot nicer than that, and like try and be like friendly and whatnot.
Give me a persuasion.
How's that?
He's like, well, that isn't our thing. We don't deal in slavery or, chattel for food. That's more of a green skin, black sun orc issue than us.
Right. And surely a man such as yourself knows enough to stay out of those things, but enough to know where it's happening. So you're not there when it's happening, right?
Correct. Do you have any information you want to give me or
Hello?
money? Oh, can you hear me? Hello? Hello,
I
hello?
hear you.
Oh, there we go.
Okay.
I don't know what happened.
So the accountant, bookies, do you have any information you want to give me or maybe some money for information for you?
I was just seeing if it was available. Come on, nobody pays for nothing.
Are you
Wait, so somebody pays
soliciting
for something.
sex? What are you doing?
You want a Cleveland steamer?
If you know
Oh.
something about it, I will pay you. If you don't, I'm not just going to hand you my money.
Of course I do. I'm the bookie in this neighborhood. I know lots of things that go on.
So, however, just to retain your services, I guess, 2 gold wouldn't be too bad.
But 5 would be better.
Tell you what, and I put 3 on the table. I've
Give me
got
another-
that for now.
Give me another persuasion.
What do you have for me?
Give me another persuasion check. Ah! Yep, I'll take those right off the table. Listen. When it comes to the stew around here, they tolerate us because we bring in money and we provide certain services that the orcs can't provide themselves. And I know that, well, blood fists, green skins, tend to use the stew around here that don't pay their rent for, food and slavery and whatnot. I know the Black Suns they're definitely our rivals. We've come to some, truces, but they're the ones that mainly delve in abductions and kidnappings.
What are they, just a brute squad? A gang?
They're you weren't around here for it, but yeah, they're like us. They're a criminal organization. They
All right.
provide and do things that we will not do.
I drop a 4th gold coin on the table. And yes, I've already deducted these from my character sheet.
Yeah.
Ah, good. How do we know them? What's their signs?
They're Black Sun orcs. They're not too hard to distinguish from the other greenskins. You have to be an orc. You are generally wearing a Black Sun medallion. They're smarter than the other orcs.
All right. Which means they separate themselves. Where are they bunked down?
The greenskins are very hierarchical. They definitely have their peons, the goblins, the lower orcs, to a certain extent the ogres. Then they have upper echelon hobgoblins and hobgoblin captains and warlords, and then there is Bloodfist who rules them all. The Black Suns are a bit of a mystery to us. We know that they will deal in things that even pirates won't touch, but we do not know their command structure. They keep to themselves.
Right.
Right. Whatever.
So you don't know where their bunkhouse is.
We do not know where their headquarters are. We only see them out and about in the streets. No one has been able to locate them.
It's the season of the feast, though, right?
It is Grog Week.
Where's the best party happening?
If you ask me, I think you're at it right now. Why would you go elsewhere?
Yeah, we got a head to deliver.
Listen, I realized that he was killed in honorable combat with your stunty friend that likes to get pigs drunk. But it is extremely dishonorable to drag that head around as a trophy. You need to bury him whole.
Thank you for your input.
All right.
So,
on my character sheet is a signet ring of one old enemy. I show that to him and I put 2 silver next to it. I said, on a less important note, do you recognize this insignia?
in fact, I do. Where did you get this ring?
Well, I just want to know the name of the owner. I'd like to return it.
Sounds dubious.
Call it a long conversation.
Picks up the ring, he examines it, bites down on it like a fucking prospector. He's like, you may want to give this to him, but what if we keep it? I give you the name and you find him anyways.
You give me the name and I find him, and I come back and I pay you. I have no reason not to keep you in my good graces.
Fucking money bags.
And this is where I throw out there. And Zelix.
Oh!
From the Elven Hollow. We once helped him.
You know
I don't
Melix. I want to... Go ahead.
Yes, I do.
Give me a persuasion with advantage.
Oh, well, that wasn't on advantage.
Yeah,
To do that and then roll it.
Yeah, we'll just pretend that didn't exist. Just roll the.
Okay, my bad. I haven't had to do that yet. Ta-da.
Well, you should have
That's
sucked what
worse.
you had.
Just trying to do it right, guys. Sorry. Bunch of dicks.
So is Melix
Hey,
a friend
don't
of
drink
yours?
in there.
Is he a friend of yours?
An associate. But he gave me his name and told me that his affiliation, his group, was one that was worthy of keeping in my good graces.
So he leans back in his chair. He says something in Drow, the one behind him, who quickly picks up the money off the floor, picks up the dice and the cards, sticks them in his pocket, comes over to you. He turns and looks at you. The bookie turns and looks at you and says, I'm going to give you the name of the ring owner. Would you ever say his name again in our guild, and we will take your life?
I didn't know either. I didn't know either way.
He is disgraced and has been exiled from our guild.
Yep. I figured it was either him trying to trap me or him trying to get back in your good graces. Like I said, we're helpful.
He tosses the ring back at you.
Yep.
And he says, that comes from the Mash Hudson House.
Mash Hudson House?
Mash Hudson House is a group of noble merchants to the north, near the border with the free states, the free cities.
Thank you very much. I appreciate your time and your warning.
He says something back to the other drow, and he looks relieved and comes back over to the game to suck them dry of money.
Goddamn crappy rolls.
I challenge Foxy to a drinking contest.
All right, let's do it.
Okay.
He goes over to the
One
bar.
gold.
Go over there. I'm gonna put you over to the bar with him. You're gonna bet a gold with Foxy that you just gave 20 gold to.
Yep.
Okay. Foxy's like, yeah, absolutely no problem. You know what? I bet all the money you gave me anyways on your short stunty guy, so I made a killing.
Good boy.
So you want to put 1 gold piece and give me a Constitution saving throw. I'm gonna do this publicly. All right, so you got a 6.
Oh.
You got a 6. It's a tie. You got to do it again. Give me another one. I'll do him. Oh, he got a natural 1. He got a fuck you 1. So Fox is pounding the beer so hard that he doesn't realize he tips over and goes ass over tea kettle behind him, smacks his head, and is out cold, either from whacking his head or from being extremely drunk.
Okay.
And Alfred is laughing and slamming his paw down on the table on the bar.
So I pick up the halfling, I put him back in my backpack. I turn to the cat. I'm like, I think we're done for the night.
Okay.
Which way is the inn?
Alfred is like, oh, brothers and sisters, come with me. The inn is directly behind this place. But the place hasn't closed down yet. I say we stop, we drink and revel and have good time.
All right. I shake out the halfling so his money's in my backpack.
You just shake your backpack and off the.
Big, I want to look over Big Ugly's headless corpse before we roll out of this bitch.
Okay.
What he has on him.
Yeah, I'm heading over to take a look at him too.
All right. The city watchman, who's obviously still concerned about the gnome, walks over to you. He goes, "Hey, you can't do that. You can't shake him. He's an opponent. He gets buried with what he had."
I want to walk over and flash my badge.
All right.
Oh,
What do you mean, the Empire badge?
No, actually, my rank insignia from the military.
All right. Do you want to persuade or intimidate?
I'm gonna walk up and persuade him to let me do a once over of the body.
All right, let's see it. Like,
Like,
listen,
hey,
sir,
I'm gonna look at the body. It came out wrong. It sounded creepy.
Can
kind of
I
just
play-
stares at you like he does not sure whether to let you go or to arrest you. And he says, "Listen, sir, you may want to investigate the dead gnome before you worry about the guy we know got his head cut off."
I'm just trying to make sure that he's not affiliated with somebody who may be coming after that guy. And I point at the dwarf later.
This was honorable combat. He has nothing to fear, and if there's any retribution, they will suffer the same fate as their comrade.
So was this guy local?
Who, the one that was killed?
Yeah.
He's a Black Sun, but he's well known for because he used to bring
the
lots
Black
of
Sun are
animals.
The bad
Yeah,
guys who run the place.
well,
Right.
Black Sun is a criminal element.
Yeah.
The Blood Fist actually run the
Oh, okay.
joint.
Bloodfist isn't an
I-
individual, is it?
I
What's
just
that?
look.
Bloodfist isn't an individual, is it?
Yes,
Oh, it is, okay.
He's the leader.
That's her name.
Her
Ooh,
name.
her.
I just look at the city watchman.
Oh, no.
He'll be buried with his weapons, but I want to look his body over, and then I just kind of eye over towards the ring. Unless you have an issue with that.
All right, give me an intimidation, drunkie.
Oh,
Like, he doesn't say anything. He just turns his back to you and kind of puts his hands in his pockets and kind of just walks back over to inspect and continue investigating the dead gnome.
Magnus is turning into a badass.
no
So
shit.
what's your alignment again?
Lawful good?
Yeah, lawful asshole.
Yeah, lawful
Well,
asshole.
yeah, lawful usually does mean asshole.
Yeah, should it float with the beer? Is it like a character trait? Can't drink booze.
Okay.
Gets all angry.
Now that that's taken care of, I will stay true to my word. I want to look and see what he's got, minus his weapons. I'm not an animal.
All right, so
Those with the
so I
corpse.
apologize. You're examining the corpse for what?
Just anything he's got.
Findings.
What does that mean? So
Balls
you're
of
leaving his
war.
armor and his excuse me,
Yeah.
his axe, but are you taking it?
Stealing
So
his
you're going
wallet.
through his pockets and shit?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
Sounds
didn't
good.
he just win against an owl bear fight? I bet that got him paid.
He got 100 gold pieces for it.
The orc
Oh.
he just killed.
He hadn't received his winnings yet. Now
Oh,
that he's
damn.
dead.
Damn.
Yeah, there's nothing on Show Talk except he has a black sun emblem underneath his armor, like it's on the underside of it. So it's kind of weird that he has that because he can't show it to anyone.
Mm-hmm.
But other than that, he just has his armor and it sans his head.
Am I able to remove this insignia by chance?
Yeah, you can rip it right off.
That may prove useful.
So, I kind of want to go to a store and get stocked up on, potions, because, if I'm going to keep this pig, I'm definitely going to need a little bit of help with this ED that I've got.
Whoa,
Jesus.
So
Anyway.
you're on the look for the little blue pill? Not that I know what it looks like.
You're at that age.
Okay.
All right. So
go ahead.
Magnus, those are the black. He's a black sun. More than likely, these are the people that have all the dwarfs' kids.
Then we need to find out where these ass hats hang their hats.
And honorable combat or not, you just took one of their heads.
I didn't take anyone's head.
It wasn't me. I was there. I was drunk. I blame his bad choices.
All right.
Hey, pal. Okay. I love you too. I'm gonna take another break and I'll come up. I'm assuming you're gonna read. Okay. Love you. All right, sorry. Yeah, pal. What?
Wait,
No.
I thought you already put the kid to bed.
Listen, Mom.
Wait. Here's an answer. Is that the one you threatened to punch in the throat the last game we had?
I only have one kid, so
Yeah.
yes.
I think you're being too hard on the beaver ward.
Or Simpson.
I forgot I told him he could stay up till 9:30, so watching TV. But
Time means nothing during a pandemic. Ev's got,
I
Ev's
know,
got her
but
kids setting
tomorrow
stuff in 3
Yeah.
o'clock in the morning.
he actually has a lot of schoolwork to do during the day, so
Yeah.
we try to get him into bed at a reasonable
Okay, so
hour.
I've got a question. Are they grading his work that he's doing?
So this is Massachusetts, and I'm going to give you the unpopular no. They can't technically grade him because kids with special needs do not have access to their IEP
I got-
teachers.
Yeah.
So no, but his parents don't give a shit, and then we're making him do his work anyways.
Yeah, no, because here
So
they
it's
can't-
voluntary.
Yeah, because they can't grade it here because the logic is e-learning unless there's some way to ensure the kid is doing it himself. It could just be the parents. So
Well,
they're
and
like,
the-
yeah.
Yeah.
And what's weird is they're not teaching them anything new. They're only rehashing old stuff, which
Oh,
is weird.
that's-
I'm like, what?
yeah.
Yeah, because they don't want us to teach them the old math because they're afraid they'll pick up bad habits.
It's a very
Well,
weird time for teaching right now.
Hey,
Yep.
right at this point of the year where we're at with our school and the cycle, we're near the end of the school year anyway for the summer break.
When do you guys end?
Whoa. Yeah. What?
Well, it's not end of the school year, but it's summer break.
Okay, when's your summer break start?
God damn it.
You mean April vacation?
Wednesday.
We start July 1st for our summer. It goes July to August, then they're back in September about the
Yeah, it's variable to like the very like somewhere up to the 13th of June.
Yeah, that's same here. Yeah. You don't
Yeah,
break
so-
until then. That's when your break starts.
That's that's summer. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
So
2
it's-
months away though.
Yeah, there's a lot they got. Like my wife's doing this stuff that's optional, but she's really trying to get. But they're saying the kids are only like about 50% of them are actually doing the stuff. So it's hard.
Yeah, a
Oh,
lot
my
of them
house.
aren't even really checking in. Not like they did while they were in school to begin with, but yeah. So they tell you can't grade, and I'm like, this is nuts. You can't hold them accountable. It teaches them nothing. Even if you taught them something new, it teaches them nothing because they wouldn't do it.
Well, he gets his own, like, we have reading projects. Like, he typically reads on his own, but now I've selected books. And I'm like, tough, you need to read this and tell us what it's about.
Yeah.
So,
No, it's like our kids do everything that they've been assigned, and we make sure it gets done.
correct.
And they do very well. But I know a lot of them aren't doing that because my wife's a
Yeah.
teacher
Peering
too.
through the bar.
Yes, ran away quickly. He ran away.
Okay,
All the state examinations
leak.
here have been cancelled.
So right, we got to find these guys.
All right. So,
We need to find out who's coming for dude's body.
oh, okay. Do what you got to do.
Just saying, it's a good possibility then we could follow them back to where they are. Sneaky and stealthily. If somebody isn't faking how drunk they are.
Mm.
So,
Pretty sure Glob is drunk.
yeah, Claude is drunk. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, okay.
Although that water did help.
You know what? Give me a constitution throw. Go ahead.
Hydrate.
Constipation?
Constipation throw.
Constipation.
So
Constipation
it's still a
throw.
disadvantage, right? Or does
Who's
that?
really drunk here?
No, because you're figuring out if you're drunk or not.
Oh, okay. Normal. Oh, I didn't hit my thing. Hold on.
Your thing?
Oh, did that count?
Yeah.
Don't
why
you
wouldn't
usually
it?
have to click on your token for it to count, or is that just initiative?
No, it's just initiative.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, yeah, that big glass of water sobered you right up.
Oh.
You had some popcorn. You had a couple
Some
of fucking
peanuts.
soft pretzels.
Pretzels.
Ooh, pretzels and cheese. Yeah.
I want a soft pretzel so bad. I'd kill you for that. Yeah, I'd kill for a soft pretzel right now. So,
You guys-
Sorry about that.
You
So
guys
you
know
got-
what a gyro is?
yeah, it's Greek. I like Greek sandwiches. Greek wrap, Greek cheese, Greek feta. Oh, wonderful.
Okay, so the halfling's totally out. Sleepy.
Yeah, in your backpack with the fucking
Cool.
spider legs and the bench fucking
Oh, yeah.
swashbuckler.
No, we dumped the swashbuckler.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
So just
Spent, dude.
giant spider legs sticking out
So-
of you.
Yeah.
So-
And with an orc head.
Did we figure
No,
anything out
I'm
about
giving
Captain
the orc head back.
Squarebeard?
No, go
But-
talk to him.
Let me ask you something, Piggy. Is every swashbuckler that you're going to put in here going to be a lesbian? Like all of them?
I noticed that too.
What do you mean? The other one wasn't a lesbian.
I mean,
He's
could've
talking
been-
about the picture.
Well, it was
Wait,
implied.
hold on. How is it implied that she's tough? The last swashbuckler you guys fought was ahead of those pirates that fucking Chris took a shot at out of nowhere. How did you get that she was a lesbian? Because she's.
this
Hold on,
roll
let's
failed.
click on. Let's see how bad you are. Ready?
Apparently,
Hold on. Ready? Yeah,
being a
apparently
buff
being.
badass means you're a fucking lesbian.
Exactly. I think that's where he got it from.
Oh, it is the short hair. The short hair, yeah.
It must be the short hair. Is it the color? Do you not like that she's black as well? Is there something we can do about that? You
Oh,
need
well,
a white
She's
one?
black? I thought she was just
Oh.
tan.
Oh,
Well,
now
yeah.
I
She
have,
could
I have
be.
a lot more jokes that I can make now she's a black lesbian.
Oh,
But you're
no,
also-
I don't.
Let's
You're
go.
also asking this to the same guy that a week or 2 weeks ago was also rolling to see if an NPC really had a ding dong or not.
Fair enough, Basket. Fair enough.
You know,
He-
I'm just saying.
You make a good point, Basket.
So, anyways, to get past Q's misogynistic sexism, does anybody else want to do stuff?
Yeah, I want a description of that Captain Squarebeard here, SpongeBob.
Lenny Crab.
What's that?
Square beard.
He's drunk. He's hanging out. He looks like a pirate. Sounds like a pirate. He was doing the R.
Must be a pirate.
There you go. Now
Like a
I'm the
pirate.
sexist pig.
Looks like a pirate, talks like a pirate.
Gotta be
Must
a
be in the
priest.
village people. I don't know.
Why?
We should ask pirates know stuff because they pirates are knowing of stuff.
Pirates
I'm
know
a
stuff.
pirate.
Pirates do know stuff.
So I
Yeah.
go up to the guy.
Don't get
And,
too close, you'll get barnacles on your keel.
Give me
you're,
a
You're welcome,
or-
Piggy.
or
You're welcome.
Ormus, give me a perception check.
A perception check. Okie
Do a
dokie.
pirate handshake.
Arr, we have a, we have
The drunken pirate handshake.
Is that where they,
So you don't
they
know
tap
this
peg
guy.
legs together?
A sword
Oh, no,
fight of
that's
sorts.
a peg shake.
All right, so you don't know this particular pirate by looks alone.
Alright. So I go up to the guy. I'm like, "Hey, how are you doing?"
Jesus Christ. I hope he cuts your fucking head off.
Another fight in the pit.
He's using pirate tongue.
Yeah, you know what? I want a performance check now.
Oh my god, I'm bummed.
We're fucking stand up in a fucking pirate accent. Improv your ass into the circle.
This isn't even improv. My guy is supposed to be a pirate.
All right, so he turns and fucking looks at you. He goes, no. Oh yeah, all right. Oh, so he's like, hey, how are you, mate? He gets his beer and he fucking clings it with whatever you're wearing and is like, couldn't be happy. He's like, I made a lot of gold pieces tonight.
That's good to hear there, bud. So, what else you got going on?
Could you be a little bit more vague, asshole?
So, where's your ship? What kind of ship you sailing there, matey?
A big one. It's made of wood.
A lot of things are made of wood, like me and that pig. Something else gonna be made of wood later on if I can get it.
Okay.
I need a moment. I need a moment to compose myself.
Let me stop there.
Why do I
right
picture
here
you with a wooden dildo? Like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
with splinters.
What's wrong with
Yeah,
you?
right?
You're the one with
Okay.
the mental images.
I have to ask,
Picture
I have-
in your head.
I have to ask this right now. This pirate seems awful intense. Is he related to Randy Savage in any way?
I can't do that. I wish I could.
Nothing to do with Slim Jim.
Bone
top of
saw
the
can
mountain.
do it.
He's wild, yeah.
So the pirate, you could tell, is like he's completely fucking annihilatingly drunk.
So,
So he's easy to take advantage of then.
You want to take advantage of him?
Jesus Christ.
Listen, we're not doing
That's
sex
not-
assaults in my game. That's not happening.
No. I obviously, well, actually, no. Obviously, it's kind of bad for me. I don't mean obviously. I actually meant that I can get information out of him without having to worry about
No,
stuff.
information is more easily coerced out of him.
Correct.
Well,
Yeah, I didn't even have to buy his drinks.
Massaged.
The drinks are already paid for. It's an open bar, you clown.
I know, but still. So,
I step over and tell these two that we gotta go.
All right. So Ophelia like, okay, brothers, we go across the street to the inn. Are you all ready to go? The poor little man might be dead in your pack.
nah, he's fine.
You sound like Kelsey in like 2 more hours.
I start heading towards the door. I kind of nudge Edgar to get out of his seat so that I can take a seat at the bar where he is. Edgar,
Okay.
out of the way there, big buddy. Because I've just had a wonderful night. I want to arm wrestle the robot bartender before we go. I just want to top off my night with one more victory.
Hand him a silver and say, "Give me your puller." He's gonna yank on its
Jackpot.
lever.
So the head spins. It was in the middle of cleaning a glass. It kind of spins at you and says, "All right, put money in my slot." There's a slot where his left nipple should be, and he kind of gingerly puts his slit near the
Claude
bar.
wants to put money on the robot.
I take one gold piece and I spin on it and very gently insert it into the slot.
Thank you for lubing that. The Claw runs over to the bookie, and the bookie's like, "You know what? Fuck it, I'll take it. 2-to-1 odds."
Give
me a gold
bet
piece.
as well. I'll bet as well.
We're all
Okay,
bidding
five
on-
gold.
Okay, hold on. Let me write this down. Hold on. Jesus.
I'm
Two
gonna
to
bet-
one. 2-to-1 in favor of the robot, which means you pay out 2 for every one of yours. So how much you betting, Club?
5 gold.
5 gold. Anybody else?
I'm gonna bet 5 gold on the robot.
You guys are
Sorry,
betting on the
bastards.
robot.
You're betting on the robot, Ormus?
I am betting on the robot.
Will
You're
you
a
not like
dick.
money?
Yeah, I'll put
Robot.
5 down on the robot. No, I'll put it down on my dwarf. The dwarf's being good to me.
Edgar, 5. Anyone else?
No, I'm good.
All right. Jesus Christ. You know what? Give me a strength or athletics check, whichever is higher.
Harder, hey?
And I'm going to do a public so you don't think I'm cheating.
Oh, God.
Hold on. He's got. Ready?
Yeah.
Oh! Reaches out and slams you down on the table, and the entire room fucking laughs their ass off.
Well, I am drunk.
I pick up the dwarf and put him in my backpack.
yeah. I need to go to bed, big boy.
Collection of fucking
You owe me 5
half-sized
gold.
people. And little Foxen comes out and brings Ormus his 10 gold pieces.
Yay.
And mine.
Yes.
Yes, Klob
And
bet
yours.
against him also.
Yep. Sorry. Yep. So Klob and Ormus both won 10 GPs. If you could add that to your gear.
Isn't it 2-to-1? They bet 5, you get an extra 5 back, right?
Yeah, if you bet 5, you get 10 back.
All right, I won more money earlier on, and I fucked up the calculations.
Yeah, I did that
Alright.
earlier too.
Okay. Well,
I'm sure it's close enough.
So
Alright.
Magnus is
So-
in his backpack.
yes, with a halfling and
Oh,
spider
The
legs
servitor.
and
I was gonna-
orc's head.
Can I give Magnus a beer?
You sure as fuck
sure,
can.
yeah. Why the hell not?
So I Claw hands Magnus a beer through the. Well, he unzips the backpack and hands him a beer.
Well,
Okay.
I just look at Cloud. Well, thank you, you little smelly horny toad, and I just
Whoa.
down it.
Whoa. All right. So, are we going back to the inn? Or are we not back to? Are we going to the inn?
I believe so.
Yeah, Magnus is ready for bed.
Let's go and see if the shop is open late night, one of these 24-hour shops.
We got that kid, the halfling. We gotta wake him up so we can
And you fucking rendered unconscious.
make sure he won't go anywhere.
You gotta go get Kevin there, Ormus?
Oh, yeah. I do a big
Well-
whistle and come over.
He
That was
comes
the
right
whistle.
over.
It's time to go.
And so, and Shonda's like, so where are we going from here?
Don't worry. I tell you what, I don't suppose you know where there'd be a 24-hour store nearby, a 7-Eleven, something like that, if you know what that is.
I know you want to go down and get a wee bit of crisps, but there's nothing open at this time. And plus, you need your papers to get into a shop. They won't let
She
you.
did
They won't
Irish
let you get
accent
in.
that turns into a Bostonian.
Yeah. Bitch is drunk. Leave her alone.
So,
She was just riding a pig and she's attracted to Q. She's not all there.
She's about all there.
You should take her home and roll some persuasion or performance ones.
I
Maybe
would
pump
not,
chop.
investigation, deception.
Okay. So
it's gonna take some. The only roll I'd need to do is deception, so that I could cover my horrible performance roll. That's all.
So we are
Avoid-
going. What are we doing?
So I'm gonna
Yeah.
try and convince her to agree to go into the store. If we go to the inn, all of us, I'm gonna convince her to try and go into the store for us to buy us potions and stuff like that. Because this little wanker is fucking knocked unconscious in this guy's backpack, and he's not gonna be able to get us papers anytime soon.
Okay, so is that what you're doing, or are some of you going to the inn, or
I'm
all
going
of
to
you
the
going?
inn. I'm just getting
I'm
set
just
up in the
gonna
inn and
I'm
doing
gonna
it
go
nice.
up the
These
stairs.
guys
and...
need to sleep it off.
Okay, so Garrick, Edgar, why isn't that
Where's my
Going
dwarf?
upstairs too.
All right, hold on. Obson. Show nameplate. Save changes. There we go. Okay, so Edgar, Garrick, well, Magnus is in your pack. The Halfling's in your pack. Fear is going pack. Claude, what are you doing?
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna step outside the building.
I don't have a map for that. So no, you're going back to the inn.
Oh, okay.
All right. I mean, Ormus, what are you doing with Kevin?
Kevin going with me.
Okay, Kevin's going with you.
Me and him are inseparable now. I mean, he's
Okay, so fuck it, Jesus.
When we're done with this, we're finding an artificer and we're getting Kevin a leather cuirass,
Yeah.
Tears? What's that?
like a chest plate, only it's going to go over his back, and it's going to have rings to hook shit on it. We're going to use this fucker.
Yeah, we're gonna fucking attach a lot of knives to him, teach him to spin around like Taz the Tasmanian Devil.
Yes.
I keep on looking for Ormus to try to convince
Pretty
this
sure
chick
Peg
to get
can't
on his
spin
hog.
quickly.
I've already convinced her to do that. She rode it all the way around the pub. Well, whatever. The club,
You
whatever it
guys,
was.
guys,
Oh, are we
exit
bringing the cat with us?
Cat? Yeah.
Oh yeah, the cat likes to party.
Can you guys see where you are right now?
We're outside on the ground floor.
Oh, okay, all right. So you guys have reached the inn. It's right behind the whiskey, excuse me, warehouse. And it's the sun is just coming up. You guys, most of you are, well, more than half of you are shit faced and definitely dragging ass. And you come to here.
Dun 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 dun.
And Afir is like, come on inside. We go inside. Come inside. There's a door. It's tough. I'm trying to go through there. And the gentleman behind the bar is like, welcome. I'm Braun, and this is Braun's Balls.
I can't see anything.
You're not with them. You're going to go to the store, so I want to do them first, and then we'll do your thing in a minute.
I kind of say like, okay, we need some coffees for these little ones. We need beds, and we need kitty cat. Catnip. He needs catnip.
I will translate. We need rooms for the night, especially for the big blue guy.
Of course. It looks like you need it. You could take the rooms to your right. There's one. There's one with 2 beds there and there. Afrin. Like, yes, Afir, my brother. Yes, I'm here. He's like, Afir, you can have your regular room. It's a single. You know the deal. You're the best, my brother. Thank you, friends. Get to sleep. Get a rest, and when we wake up, we'll meet back here, and then I will take care of you. Not sexually. I'll take care of your needs for, provisions, and we will talk about getting you papers when we've all had a good rest. Does that sound good?
Sounds good. I pat the kitty on the head.
All right.
You're
Kitty cat.
good kitty. You can't get that any kitty. We killed an orc.
Claude's gonna go over here and investigate this table that looks like it has something on it.
Yeah, it's a pack of playing cards that someone left behind.
Oh.
I
Surprise,
pour
motherfucker!
I pour the halfling into the chair and put a blanket over him. And I make sure the door is locked.
I don't know, put the
Wait,
halfling there.
hold on. Which one of these guys seems the least drunk?
I'm going to guess it's Magnus. Is a fucking cunt here more sober than Edgar.
Or
Oh.
club.
Club is totally sober, man.
Yes, Claude, but he's doing his own thing.
Right.
Wait, no, Club is not totally sober.
No, she did her constitution, and the water and the soft pretzels and the Dorito chips
Oh,
sobered her
that'll
up.
Dorito chips.
Oh, I didn't hear anything about
Soft
Doritos.
pretzels.
That'll do it every
Even
time.
the salt off the soft pretzels, it really helped. It balanced the blood, the tissues. Anyway, I'll close the door and say, lock this behind me. I've got first watch. I'll knock 5 times. Not the door, remember? But whatever.
All right, this one's. So you're staying awake?
Yeah, and I wave Club over. So I'm taking first watch. You might want to get some rest.
Oh,
All
yeah,
right,
I'll
hold
do
on.
that.
So-
I just wanted to have a drink before I go to bed.
Okay, there you go. So Club's staying up. All right, now we're going to go to Jackass the pig and his girlfriend.
Hey, don't call her that. She's a very nice pig.
Yeah.
Or whatever.
Hold on. I got to copy and paste. Copy. So we're gonna do this theater of the mind because I don't want to have to take the time to set up a shop just yet.
Okie dokie.
I could, but it would take too long. Well, it would eat up everyone else's time.
I'm not
so-
going to spend too long.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna put you here. So, Chandela's fairly drunk, and she's hanging all over you, and she's petting the pig, which she is affectionately now called Snossages. And she's like, so what are you looking to buy, love? What do you want to do?
I just want to get a big heap of healing potions. Is all I want with pretty much everything I got. So I need you to go in there, take this 34 gold, and come back with as many healing potions as you can.
She looks at you, and she's kind of confused. I want a persuasion check.
Swear to God, this better fucking work.
You just handed all your money to a prostitute. I just want to put that out there for a second.
What's the worst that can happen? Not like it can kill me.
She runs down the alleyway,
Where is persuasion?
parkours
There it
over a fence or two.
She kind of looks at you and is like, so what am I getting out of this, darling?
Well, what do you want? I'm not giving you the pig. He's mine.
No, Snossages is cool. I just don't want him to watch. Got me? Wink, wink.
Jesus.
But I'll
Well-
take. How about what are we doing?
Are you in or out of character?
No, I'm in character.
Oh.
I'm a drunk chick. Really?
I need you to go in there and come back with healing potions. As many as you can carry.
For 30 gold pieces? Because I'm gonna want 4. So you gonna do this for 30?
How about I give you 2 gold pieces and a kiss?
Shouldn't you give me 2 gold pieces for the kiss?
Mm-hmm.
I think you're the one who's getting a little bit something more than I'm getting out of it. You got to ride
Wow.
the pig.
Wow.
Okay, all right. So she's like, oh, she's kind of at this point. She's kind of confused. So she sucks your face. She takes the bag of money. She goes into the store. She's in there for a good few minutes and comes out with a bag, and she hands you the bag.
Okay. Thank you. And I look inside the bag.
And you're kind of confused. It's a bottle, but it has a blue liquid in it. It does not have the typical red liquid of a healing potion.
What's this?
The character doesn't know how to whisper.
No, it's fine. What's this blue shit?
Yeah, like what's this blue stuff? What? Well, it's not a healing potion.
I gave him 30 gold pieces, and that's what he gave me.
30 gold pieces. Jesus Christ.
I knew it. I knew I should have sent the pig with you just to make sure it'd be okay. I thought you'd be okay, but fucking hell, you after fucking Jesus Christ.
Well, if you're gonna be that way about it.
I knew it. This pig's going to be like the one off of Gravity Falls. It's actually smarter than its owner.
Yep.
It's not hard. It's not hard. Yeah, I wanted to take this back. I wanted to go back in there. I wanted to say I wanted healing potions, not fucking blue shit.
All right, so she goes.
And take the pig. Kevin, you know her. Kevin, make sure she.
He's like,
make sure she gets the
sausages! And she hugs the pig, and she kind of half walks and half leans on the pig, and she opens up the door. You're waiting a couple of minutes, and then you hear boom, crash, boom, and the pig, Kevin, comes fucking squealing out the potion door, the store of the potion house, and he's squealing, runs right to you, and all you can hear is a male's voice screaming, and she comes outside, and she's like, so they're calling the cops.
What did you do?
Kevin.
I just, the pig is nice and pink.
Okay.
You hear all sorts of, a small bell. It's ringing outside. It's obvious that someone's inside pulling on the string, and it's ringing a bell, and people are kind of stopping and watching, and they know what's going on.
All right, so I think it's time to say, well, bitch, you fucked up, so I'm going to keep these 2 gold pieces. And I hop on the pig, and I literally I say, see you later. And I got...
You're
I
leaving the damsel in distress in your wake.
She's clearly
Perfect.
she's clearly a cause of more of her own distress and distress to other people than she is, you know, warranting it.
This is
So
probably the best case scenario. Just saying.
So
I kind of agree
I'm
with
on
you
out.
that one.
you ride all the way back to the whiskey warehouse, and you run into Clob right out back to the inn.
What the hell are you doing here, Club?
I was coming for you. We need to get in here now.
You sure you didn't come for the pig?
I'm sure. I don't swing that way.
Oh, that's too bad. You don't know what you're missing. All right, let's go inside.
And guess what? Ormus, you're now in charge of your pig. You can pick him up and move him. I'm not picking him up and moving him anymore.
Oh, great.
Welcome to babysitting Kevin. There you go.
Kevin Bacon.
So Bronzo, how much for the pig? There's a little boy upstairs that needs bacon. How much for the pig?
Something tells me that this little boy has had way too much bacon as it is.
No, unfortunately, he has his mother's physique. Very thin. He needs as much bacon fat as possible.
Speaking of boys, are there a lot of children around?
No, this is the inn's almost completely empty.
I just mean in general in the town. Asking for a friend.
Oh, so you're asking Braun. He's like, well, there's plenty of human and elven children, yes. And not so much on the stew side. They're, people that could afford to stay, typically aren't kids.
When, the halflings...
You're asleep.
Yeah.
So,
The
okay,
halfling
so
is
you
in
haven't
this
seen any,
chair out
like
cold.
Dwarven children or small children.
We cater
smaller
to,
races.
Yeah, we cater to a lot of stew, mostly passing through. Anyone that lives here is, they kind of have their own place. There's been a lot of vacant homes for people to sleep in because of, they've been taken away. But
where are they going?
Who's been taken away? The people that live in these houses?
Yeah, so, when the greenskins came in and he's cleaning glasses and he's looking down, kind of ashamed of what he's talking about. And he's like, when the greenskins came in, they left us humans and elves alone, but they took the stew, and people that could pay to stay or valuable enough for them to leave them alone, still treated worse than second-class citizens, but, they take them. They've disappeared here and there. We've seen them snatching people up, and taking them away in chains, and there's been a few street fights over it. You know, those dwarves, they just love chopping off people's heads.
Oh yeah, we know.
There's no particular direction they're seen being taken.
You're
in.
asleep, Edgar. We don't, we don't follow them. They've made it quite clear they don't want our involvement other than the city watch, but they're pretty good to us. They don't, they don't harm us. They don't tax us too heavily. And to be frank, things have been kind of, where the fuck did she come from? Things have been pretty quiet. They rule with an iron fist, but sometimes this town needs it. Of course, I cater to people without papers. I've got a good rapport with the city watch. I pay them well. They generally leave us alone.
Very well.
So who's paying for the rooms?
Well, I got all money. I lost all my money to a drunk prostitute trying to get out of my potions world.
And it's a good thing Ormus doesn't carry our group money.
Clob's gonna buy Ormus a beer here.
I could do with a beer. Can you buy Kevin one as well?
5
That's
silver.
enough.
Thank you for your help earlier in the evening. Appreciate it.
The pig sitting at the bar.
One for the pig too. So how much does that?
And I laugh.
How much do I owe the barkeep?
So I just want to make sure I get this straight. I've got a warlock, an asshole, a kobold, and a pig all sitting in a bar boozing. This sounds like a fucking horrible joke.
Yep.
Where's the rabbi?
I was gonna say if the paladin wasn't already drunk, we'd have a cleric here.
Okay, so it's 5 silvers for a huge tankard of ale.
Okay.
So you're all 4 of you, and the pig with his tiny little hoofs picks up his mug and is able to drink it, and kind of he's very happy.
And we point and laugh and say, "Look, he thinks he's people."
He's wearing people clothes. You can't kill him if he's wearing people clothes.
I take out my purple
my
stones and use them like they're a smartphone. Like, this is going on the social media.
Oh man, okay.
On Twitter for Empire, somebody get me a dove.
I can't go adventuring next week. I've got to take Kevin to his AA meeting.
Great. Gonna have a friggin' hungover pig in the morning to deal with.
Hi, I'm an alcoholic.
My jaw is so sore.
Oh, shit, okay. Alright. Shut the fuck up. Alright, fucking. So Braun is like completely impressed. He has a drinking pig, and he turns to you again and goes, "How much for that pig? The entertainment alone will be perfect. How much do you want for him?"
How about one blonde drunk prostitute with a sack full of potions?
Jesus.
I think you already blew that one.
That's all he's worth to you?
He's thinking
Kevin
about it.
is not for sale. Kevin is not for sale.
Well, if you think about it, let me know. All right.
I'll let you know.
All right. So
I'm
we need
keeping
pump
Let's
this
try to
guy
get
for
some gnome
information.
children's.
So we do, however, need to
heard
find.
What's that?
We do need to find an apothecary.
Oh yeah. There's a potion shop around the corner. I think you're.
We can't go in without papers. So
We got that out. The dwarf, the thing's just gonna wake up. He's got
You're
people.
asleep.
We're gonna be okay.
The fox fucker's got quite a good connection. He's a great thief. He's a second story burglar. He knows his craft and lots of people. He'll fucking hook you guys up. I'm sure there won't be a problem.
And
It might cost you, but he'll definitely find it for you.
are there any
Oh, we-
clerics in this town or near them?
Oh yeah. They're definitely well. So this is the issue. There was two factions that were here. There were a bunch of little churches. They all cleared out when the Greenskins came up, and the Minotaur one. They took a bunch of them away or they left. So the one they've left alone is the Life Church. The guy that heads it up is Father O'Brien, and he kind of holed up at a shrine inside the local cemetery. We haven't seen or heard from him since. Word has it the Greenskins sent a patrol in to shag him out because they wanted to talk to him about a few things, and they never came out. And ever since then, the Greenskins, Bloodfist Greenskins, haven't gone back, and no one kind of goes near it. And I hate to say this, but when someone dies, they kind of just ride past the place and throw the body over the fence and take off at full speed.
Out of character, did you just say shag Father O'Brien out of the cemetery?
It's like shagging out the dead.
How old are these Greenskins again?
So you realize that has a different connotation in American, right? To shag someone out of a house means to get them out of a house, not fuck them.
Oh, I fucking missed that one. Yeah,
Yeah, sorry.
Hey, hold on. I'm from the middle of America. I'm from Illinois. Come on. Shag someone means you're fucking them.
No, not seriously. In New England, it means, hey, shag them out of here. Fucking get beat feet, hit the road.
Well, you guys know what I meant anyway. So
I've been all.
Yeah, sorry. So they sent in an orc squad to go get him out of the cemetery, and they never came out.
I was going to ask, are you sure?
So
it was
that's
an orc
either a good
squad?
thing or a bad thing.
You're asleep, Edgar.
Yeah.
And I'm just saying.
I'm wondering if it was actually an orc
He's
squad
talking in
or
his
a
sleep.
line of dwarven children on each other's shoulders wearing long cloaks.
Oh, you had to add the fucking children into the bloody mix with Father O'Brien. I was only joking.
I did it for you.
Are we gonna find out this campaign is literally just some priest has kidnapped a lot of children? Are you serious?
Oh God, no! But now I got some ideas.
It's Spice Potato Gate.
Okay. What's going on? He fucks them over the.
So he looks over at Garrick. He's like, dwarf children wearing coats. Like, is there something? What are you getting at? Are you guys looking for kids? Like, is there something we need to be worried about? Because the Irish guy is hanging out with a pig. Like,
hey,
I don't know if you guys should be getting kids.
It's not a sheep.
Fair enough.
It is a sheep. He's just been shaved.
But maybe you can level with me and tell me what's going on.
All the dwarven children were stolen from the miners.
What mine? You mean the Dwarven Mining Union? Those people?
Yeah.
Oh, we heard they were wiped out a long time ago. We haven't heard nothing from them since.
Yeah, because they're working them to death on threat of killing all of their children.
I don't know. That's outside of Boudin. I don't know why. I don't know why they would. The Greenskins would be that far out. We haven't heard anything like that.
What were they mining?
Who?
The dwarves.
Oh, they were mining. We would often buy ore from them. And they would forge weapons on site, so we'd get loads of ore and loads of weapons. But we haven't dealt in that kind of trade in a while. That's kind of a greenskin thing. Most of the merchants around here don't deal in odd sources like that. Raw sources of material. That's mostly a greenskin thing, and they sell it to us, and then we sell it. They get to be the middleman. They make their money. That's what we're all about over here. Is good old fashioned capitalism.
Just a rumor I heard. Didn't know what was going on.
Probably watch who you tell that to, because you'll get yourself in trouble.
Well, my only thought was if there was a massive amount of ore coming in, there might have been a lot of weapons coming out, and I don't want to be stuck in the middle of a battle I have nothing to do with. That's all. Self-preservation. My friends obviously
Claude
have
wants to
plenty
get
of
a room.
fun here.
What's that, Club?
Club wants to get a room. Sorry, Garrick. Didn't mean to cut you off.
No, it's all good.
Sure. Like I said, you can have the 2 rooms. The first one's occupied by all the weird drunken-looking ones.
Is there a single?
No, I'm sorry. The single's taken by a fear.
I'm locking the door behind me.
A dick.
What's the exchange rate between gold and silver?
The same as the exchange of rainbows to unicorns.
10 to 1.
It's
1,000?
10. It's 10 silver to 1 gold.
I'm also checking both these windows to make sure they're locked.
What's it go? It goes copper, silver, then what's that other one
Yeah,
that's listed there?
copper, silver, gold, and then there's platinum. But platinum is 10 gold.
Okay.
Right. And it was how much for a big old brewski?
5 silver.
All right. So I slap down a gold and say, all right, give me one of those big tankards.
What's EP? Sorry, what's the?
I would
Electrum.
consider that I was going to say
What's it?
emerald, but I guess
No,
emerald
it's
would be better.
Electra, yeah.
Yeah, Electrum. It's a mixture
It's-
of gold and silver. It was a real thing.
Oh,
And
okay.
I'm not using it.
All right.
I just think that's plenty. Silver, copper.
Yeah, I got a bunch of fucking copper I gotta spend.
Yeah.
Pennies, dimes, and dollars.
Yeah. Okay. So, all right. So he takes the gold, he gives you your change back, and slams down another huge beer.
And I push those 5 silver back to him and say, no, throw it in the hole.
Oof. You say thank you very much.
No.
Love having you guys here. Perfect.
Thank you.
All right.
So I'm gonna go and get a room as well.
All right. It sounds like I heard your friend walk away and then slam the door and slam the lock shut. So he'll be paying double. But there's 2 rooms over there if you want to crash. I don't know if your
How
pig
much is
friend takes a bed.
How much is the room?
It's a gold piece a night, 10 silver, or we can. I'll run a tab, and then once you guys are done, we'll settle up your tab.
All right. Well,
Okay.
I don't think Kevin has managed to get me drunk enough tonight, so Kevin gets his own room and I have my own. Is that cool?
What?
You're giving a pig his
Pig
own room.
Pig deserves his own room. Come on, it's Kevin Bacon. He's a celebrity.
That's fine, but you're gonna have to give me a sizable deposit in case the pig destroys the room. I mean, it's
Going to
pig.
shit
He's
everywhere.
a pig.
It's pig.
Just take the pig with you. It's fine.
Pig shit everywhere.
Oh my god, you have no idea how much they poop in an hour.
Okay.
Oh my
I
God.
need to get it on the ceiling.
It will be
I tell-
everywhere.
How much beer did you feed this pig?
That's a good point. I'll tell you what, I will take the pig into the same room as me. Just make sure no one else sees me go in there. But I still want to say something to the barman. I want to ask him if he happens to have any nappies or diapers around for the pig. Just in case.
Do you sell pig nappies?
Just
I-
don't want to leave
I
the
was
pig
What did
outside.
you guys
Cool
drink
friend.
last night?
User in your channel timed out.
I just don't want to leave a big pile of pig shit on the ground.
User joined your
Alright, sorry about
channel.
that.
You'd be about a minute before the nappy was full.
Uh,
And it would just squirt out the sides like a fucking.
you timed out, Piggy. I wanted to see if
Yeah,
I could
sorry.
purchase any diapers, pig diapers from your man, the bartender.
He kind of just stares at you and hands over a dirty dish rag.
All right, that'll do.
Yeah,
That's it.
that'll do, pig. That'll do.
It was on its way out to the Jakes anyway, so.
Yeah. Right, so Kevin's all wrapped up and tucked in, so I'm gonna go to sleep as well.
All right, so Braun's like, listen, Garrick, you can stand guard over your friends, I understand, but we're well paid. The gods are well paid, and you don't really have anything to worry about. I promise. You can lay down and take a nap, and the people that are coming and going, I keep a pretty good eye on. And Fear doesn't typically sleep that much. Kitties don't sleep that much, so he'll be up before you know it. Or you can stay up with me.
So, yeah, I meant to ask you about that now that all the rowdiness is down and the pig is out of the room. It seems You say you offer a lot of rooms to do.
That's correct.
So those are your regular patrons? I mean, do you guys have a busy season for anything?
Well,
I'm just
you
not
know,
from
this
the
is
area.
this is this is a part of the town they call, you know, Pork Town, because there's a lot of pigs, there's a lot of pig farms. It's not really the best area, and you know, the highfalutin folk tend to stay in their own area. They don't come down here often, so I usually get, you know, the stew that are passing through, or the stew looking to just have a beer and not have to worry about things. I'm also, you know, I also help out those who can't afford rent and pay the blood fist to stay in the city.
Good man.
Money's
So,
money.
Yeah, I'll finish out my watch, and then... How much did Ormus drink? I forget. He wasn't that wasted, was he?
Ormus didn't drink a
Not
single
at
drop.
all, yeah.
Yeah. Beer
What do you
here, just
mean?
like me. All right.
Clob bought him. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Clob's asleep.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Actually, Club did buy me one drink.
I'll assume Klob has more sleep than Ormus, and I'll bang on Klob's door at the end of watch.
I don't know why all of your whispers come to me, Club.
I don't either.
That's
And
weird.
Why would Clob
It
have
must
more
be a-
sleep than, say, Edgar?
Or
Because
sleep?
Edgar's wasted.
Oh.
You gotta do
one's
/W,
basket.
not W/.
Yeah,
So-
slash W. That's what I do.
Yeah. I don't know. It must be something on her sheet. I'll check. I know there's like an option
Oh,
for
wait a minute. No,
to
I
like
got it set
whisper
on
the
public.
DM. I don't know. I'll figure it out. So you're you're all asleep, and Ormus is having dreams about dancing pigs and hookers, and Garrick is he's by himself in his room, so you guys aren't supposed to know this, but you're in your bed, you're unable to sleep very well, you're sweating profusely, you're kind of in and out of consciousness. And while you're sleeping, you hear your patron's voice. Kill them. Kill them all. Kill them. They're holding you back from your mission. And you're still tossing. The voice is bringing you anxiety and excitement all wrapped into one. The voice finally says, I am proud of you. I left you a gift. And the voice stops, and you shoot straight up out of bed. And you look over into the chair, and you see a maroon amulet glowing on the chair. But first, before we go to that, we go to Edgar.
Dun dun dun.
Edgar's asleep, cocked. He's now having dreams of running through tunnels, going through garbage cans, smelling discarded food and being excited, being a young thing in the alleyway and jumping on it and smelling and tasting. Several hours later, you wake up suddenly drenched in blood. You have no idea where that blood came from.
Oh, I need a drink.
Magnus, you've done too much already. You're fucking like, I'm the shit. I'm sleeping like a fucking rock.
Oh yeah.
Clob, you're tossing and turning with glee, unbelievably happy that another gnome has fallen to your knife. You revel in it to the point you're sexually excited
Jesus.
that you've murdered so many gnomes, and you wake up
My little 1-inch dick
smiling
pops
and
up.
hungry.
1-inch
And you
boy
wake
wood.
up. You wake up hungry. You're surprisingly, it's nighttime, but you're surprising that you're starving. You're definitely wanting a meal. And Garrick, you have got The amulet is actually a this.
Death by fireball. What?
Why can't I do this? Can't show this to you. It is a Doc Shod amulet. So I'm going to put that into your stuff.
Could I put that in my Lada? Dark shot.
I don't know why. If everyone wants to go to the compendium, the I, and click in Doc Shot, or I can just read it. It's this amulet is fashioned from a single shot of resilient extra planar material originating from the realm of your warlock patron. While you are wearing it, you gain the following benefits. You can use the amulet as a spell casting focus for your warlock spells. You can try to cast a cantrip that you don't know. The cantrip must be on the warlock spell list, and you must make a DC 10 intelligence check. If the check succeeds, you cast the spell. If the check fails, so does the spell, and the action used to cast the spell is wasted. In either case, you can't use this property again until you finish a long rest. You got a present.
Eat.
And
Does that count against my... Oh, it's a cantrip, so it doesn't count against anything.
right, yeah. So you can try one of the warlock cantrips, and the ones you don't already have.
Mm-hmm. Which I'm gonna have to update that soon.
Quick
Very
question.
nice.
Piggy.
Okay.
Is there any indication that I left the room during the night?
Do you want to do a investigation check on the room?
Yeah. Am I covered in mud? Do I smell like garbage?
You are. You're covered in garbage, blood, and refuse.
Okay. I shake the halfling awake. I need a priest.
Hold on. Fox wakes up, stumbles around, is like, what? Oh, my fucking head! Ow! He's like, what do you need? Oh my God, what is wrong with you? Why do you look that way?
Priest now.
Okay. Let me go give me a ration, and I'll go run out and I'll go check on it.
I'll come with you.
All right. He's like, the only one we know is Father O'Brien.
Bring me to the dress wearer.
All right. Sounds good. So he leaves and he goes to the, he wants to sit in the bar. He wants to get something to drink at the bar and something quick to eat. Hey, you guys, do you want to go wake? He's like, hey, listen, we shouldn't go alone. Are you going to bring people, or what are you going to do? Did I time out?
Nope.
Yeah, you did.
Edgar, what do you want to do?
Sorry, I forgot it's push to talk. I kicked the dwarf. I get him awake. I'm like, we need a
I
priest
kicked the
now.
dwarf.
Okay.
And the
Why-
kitty,
why-
I pet the kitty.
What do you
Alright,
smell
hold
like?
on.
Shit.
Hold on. You need to fix your AC. Your hit points. There we go. So everyone's had a long rest. Everyone gets their abilities and spells back. Go ahead. What are you guys doing?
I tell the dwarf we need to get to a cleric now. And I point towards the
Alright.
blood-covered bed.
Why are you covered in shit?
You were there. It was rodeo season. We gotta go get a priest.
It's rodeo season.
Okay, I'm just kind of shaking the hangover out of my head.
I need a
Whatever you-
blessing.
whatever you
I
say.
Fuck the pig.
Big man.
So yeah, and I talked to the cat dude, and I'm like, you get bit by something bad.
Good Lord. Good
Am
Lord.
I
man.
awake?
I can't do it. Yes, you are. Oh, yeah, everyone's awake.
Okay.
Okay, good. I'm not letting them go alone. We need to go.
The pig looks so happy.
So,
Yay!
Yay!
wait till you see what I put on the Facebook.
Oh, God. Clobby, sleeping in, and you let them all go by themselves?
No. I'm just kind of looking at my inventory. just curious. I have a backpack in my inventory. I can't remember. Is this an empty backpack? Is this I can't. Klob's always drunk when he plays. So what's up with this backpack?
It's a backpack that you were stuffing stuff into.
Okay.
Because you have a lot of stuff.
I don't suppose you have any
So all
people
this, I wish
stashed in there.
they should have a collapsible type deal where like you can you have a backpack and then there's inventory in the backpack. Take note of
they
that.
don't.
Roll 20 guys.
Yeah. Send them an email.
Well, they don't.
Right.
Sucker.
Okay, so the next thing Klob's noticing is a gold inlaid skull. Just look at this and investigate it. I think he's probably already done that. He might have been drunk when he did it. But
Let me get an investigation because you don't remember. Yeah, the entire inside of the skull, almost like someone has poured gold and then smeared it all over the inside of this skull. Pure gold.
So it's a gold inlaid skull.
Correct.
Okay. Alright. So, okay. I'm gonna go out and investigate. Let's see. Find out if there's some continental breakfast going on in this inn.
Rudy Tooty.
Gotta get my fresh and fruity.
All right. Bron's like the night shift. It's getting dark out because you guys have been sleeping all day. It's like, listen, I'll serve you dinner. I don't have breakfast. I could easily serve you dinner for like 10 silver. Well, not that'd be too much. 5 silver a piece, and get you guys all fed so you don't get exhaustion and go on about your day.
Can I order 2 of those? I feel famished for some reason.
Fair enough.
Of course, 10 silver it is.
All right.
Ormus obviously doesn't have to pay. If
Why?
he doesn't want to.
Oh yeah, my pirate stuff. Yeah. Well, I'm gonna get and fucking Kevin Bacon a bit of
Bacon.
Bacon. Oh, you monster.
Mad pig disease coming up.
I thought about giving him bacon, but no, he can have some dog food.
You give it
Well, I'll have dog food too.
Weirdo.
So we don't have dog food, but I'll give you a plate and a trough of beans. That's close enough.
Close enough.
All right, close enough. So you guys can eat your beans and fart the entire way over.
Oh, I've got me a rocket-powered fart pig.
Turbo pig.
Oh, all right.
Thank God.
So it sounds like you're all going to go to the cemetery. It is 20 of 11. You guys want to break
I got a quick
for
question.
the night?
though.
What?
The other one was a Minotaur cult, right?
Minotaur Church. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, and I have the wall of the Minotaur butt.
Yep.
You do.
And would they not consider if one of their kind, the Minotaur, was turned into undead, they would be considered bad? So we've defeated their enemies. You know what I mean? And we've
No, I have no idea what you're talking about.
Well, we
I
killed the
don't.
undead Minotaur in the sarcophagus,
Yeah.
and we released the other Minotaur, and he gave me the poop wallet. So we're just throwing it out there. Claire,
All right,
no matter what.
Good chat. Well, you haven't met a Minotaur. You're not talking to any about the Minotaurs.
But didn't we meet one when he gave me the wallet out of his
Yeah.
butt?
Yeah.
Okay.
I would say, so what do you plan? All right, so what I'm confused is how are you progressing with this story? Do you plan
Yeah,
on
you know
searching
what?
out them, or what do you plan on doing?
If most of them being cleaned up, we'll go to the cemetery. It seems straightforward.
Okay.
Yeah, I was kind of hoping the cemetery would be afterwards, but I guess we're going there.
So I look at Club and I say, this better not be an excuse for you to search the rectal cavities of minotaurs, since you know there's going to be money up there now.
Yeah, I'm up the butt.
The Minotaur prison wallet.
Yeah. Clob's out there
Uh,
fisting all of
Clob?
them.
Doesn't care about Minotaur butts.
What's
Fuck.
inside them?
What the fuck?
No,
Okay,
Esther likes
so
Minotaur butt.
and on that note, we will break for the night.